Let's be honest for a second.
Boost by the door, lipstick says Sunday night, no fake respect. You say politics don't touch romance, but values talk when you get a chance.
I ain't scared of a different view, but I clock patterns, yeah I do. If you dismiss things I live through, don't be shocked if I'm cool on you.
So before we call this love or fun, answer me straight, don't try to run.
Would you date a Trump supporter? Would you date someone that voted for Kamala?
Sunday, 5 p.m. EST.
Ladies first, we ask it best. Still can I leave fatty in the room? Melanin legacy cutting through. Say it clean, say it loud.
No soft steps, no filter now. Vote, not the name, it's what it wrote. Policy's cold, empathy thin, laughing at pain I'm living in.
If you say it ain't that deep, while rights get played like cheap receipts, then yeah, I'm turned all the way off. That ain't debate, that's a hard stop. You can disagree and still be kind, but don't erase what's on my mind. Would you date a Trump supporter? Would you date someone that voted for Kamala?
Sunday, 5 p.m. EST.
Ladies first, we ask it best. Still can I leave that he hosted live? Melanin legacy bringing fire. Different views, same demand, respect. Gotta be the plan. Is it politics or character?
Sometimes both.
Is it hate or just preference?
It's boundaries though.
Can love survive that divide? Only if truth don't gotta hide. Would you date a Trump supporter? Would you date someone that voted for Kamala?
Ladies first.
Front row seat, women talk real, no retreat. Sunday night, say it first. Truth before comfort, that's the verse. Ladies Sunday, 5 p.m.
The content presented on the following show is intended for satirical and educational purposes only. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by panelists and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of the host, production team, or channel. Additionally, any third-party content featured in this program is used in compliance with fair use under United States copyright law, which allows for commentary, criticism, news report, teaching, and research. Viewer discretion is advised, and we encourage independent thought and discussion.
Yo, shout out to Fatty, shout out to Ali. It's ladies first, baby. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
They say men lead the way, and behind every move, every war, every throne, has always been a woman. She nurtures, she shapes, she survives, since she speaks, not just to be heard, but to shift the room. Because when the world gets loud, and 'tis her silence that says the most, this is not about taking over. This is about finally being heard. This is Ladies First.
Like, a man is gonna do what a man is gonna do. You can't. I wouldn't want a man to tell me how to be a woman. So the real problem with relationship is women have no trust in men anymore. You want me to be submissive to you. You want me to treat you as the king that you deserve to be. If I am not having the mentality of a queen, if I am not having a mentality of a lifelong partner that needs to consider my man and make sure that I'm able to be here and please my man and think of it in that manner, if I do not have that mentality, I cannot give you what you want.
Women really aren't doing that. Like Ali said, most women are focused on getting their degrees, what they want to do, their personal life, making sure that they don't lose themselves in a man or their kids and things like that. And that is one of the issues with dating today. And the reason why a lot of men are cheating is because men aren't getting what they need in the home. In order to make sure your man doesn't cheat, you have to do a lot. It's a lot of work.
Y'all wouldn't believe them anyway. So if you are the ones with the issue of distrust, you are the problem. I'm sorry, you can't say a woman is the problem when you initially don't believe her when she enters the market anyway.
If you're on Instagram and your panties and bra, and he comes into your DM, what part of respect do you think he coming in there with? And you're saying because you're a woman, you can be on Instagram in your panties and bra. As a woman who's a couple of decades older than you, and I'm going to tell you that you're going to get what you get.
Hey y'all, welcome back for another Ladies First on the Untouchable Empire. Let's go ahead and introduce the panel. So we have up first Sarah in the building. Welcome. And we also have Smell the Roses in the building. Hey, welcome. We have Bean here. Thank you for coming. Welcome. We have Ray here as well. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Jazz. Hey, girl. Appreciate you being here. Let's introduce our fellas. Tom Foolery is in the building.
I just want to say I'm only here as long as you guys don't question my stock choices, okay? That happens, I'm out of here. All right.
Okay, don't worry about it. Are you a shady investor? Sorry.
I did make money in 2022. Okay, I'll say I wasn't that bad, but
congratulations. Angry Man is sneak dissing you. You can continue, Mel.
No worries. Let's go ahead and introduce our hosts, the Untouchable Empire themselves. Ilkan Ali is in the building. And of course, we got Fatty in the building. Hey, Fatty.
No, don't stop, please. Don't. I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Please stop.
So we do have an icebreaker for our first topic. Fatty, let's go.
By the way, this icebreaker was picked by me, Fatty. Okay, it was me. It was nobody else. I have a severe problem with what is going to happen right now. So we are going to see this firsthand, okay? We have a couple of goals, friends, memberships, and all that. Make sure you support the content creators where you're watching the show. Become a member, send them money. Make sure that you support them. And if you are watching on the Untouchable Empire, send us a couple of memberships and all that, okay? We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Let's end.
It's time to do.
Once again, this is me, Jesus. If you're watching, Ali and Melanin are not implicit, okay? I'm going to play this video. Pay very close attention, and we go from there.
I got my boobs.
Okay. So we stop over here so we can understand the severity of the problem that we have in hand, okay?
Done. I got a breast reduction. Hopefully, I am the size that I want to be, which is a double D. My boobs before, I believe, were a double H or even probably bigger. I've wanted this for so long, since I was 11 years old. I was like a double D when I was in like year 9. So to be a double D now, hopefully I am, because the swelling is going down, like I'm over the moon. The process, I was on the waiting list for like a year. The process wasn't long at all. I'm very, very happy with them. My experience was good as well. Having big boobs is honestly a lot. Like, it causes a lot of insecurities, a lot of back pain, a lot of eyes just watching you all the time. It's honestly not nice. But these are my boobs in September. These are my boobs in July. Like, yeah. And these are my girls now.
What more do you want from me? Oh my God. Nigga, you beat my ass 10 times, nigga. I'm gonna get back up. But I promise you, nigga, when the opportunity present itself again, nigga, I'm gonna shine, nigga. In a real way, nigga. It's time to
Okay, so we saw the icebreaker, breast reduction, and dating honesty. So if someone chooses to get a breast reduction for comfort, health, or confidence, should a partner be told early, later, or not at all? And we're going to start it off with Sarah.
Oh, yeah, no, I would totally be okay with them informing them. You're undergoing a major surgery, right? So if you're in a long-term relationship, you're married. So I mean, if you're casually dating, I wouldn't find that to be as impertinent. But if you're in a long-term relationship, you're about to undergo a major surgery. Things could happen, and it is. I think it's vital to let them know. I have no issue with getting a breast reduction. I don't know if that is the question at hand, but I think it's. I think it's fine to have that conversation, inform your partner. And I don't think anybody else really has input in terms of your opinion of whether they get a breast reduction or not. But yeah.
Sarah, can you bring
Sarah,
your
you're
microphone up
super
again?
quiet.
Yeah,
It's
the
still
the
low?
microphone went low again. This is what you get
I
for
would
having
turn
a
it
$500
on
microphone.
stream.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
on StreamYard, I would turn it to the max.
Okay.
Can't believe
Stand
this.
by.
No, she's already turned to the max on StreamYard. Is the
Oh, okay.
$600
Yeah, right.
Shure microphone, the one that
me-
Michael Jackson used to record songs.
Let me
I got
try the
Oh,
other
you look at you.
option.
All with friends. Melanie, who is next?
Is that any better?
No.
It still sounds the
No,
same.
didn't change.
Okay.
Check if you're using the microphone from the mic, like the microphone on StreamYard. But
Yeah,
you
Shure
probably-
is insanely quiet. I had to download something called Voice Meter that allows me to crank it like 18 decibels to where I can be heard.
Damn, decibels. Very professional. Who is next, Melanie?
Smell the roses.
Oh, shit.
So smell the roses. Should a partner be told early, later, or not at all?
Early, as soon as you're thinking about it. I think you should tell your partner if it's a long-term partner. I agree with Sarah. If you're just casually dating someone, do you need to tell the men that you're casually dating that you're going to get your breasts reduced? No. But if it's your partner, then that would be a discussion that you would have up until you have the procedure done, I'm assuming. It wouldn't be something you could hide because you would need your partner's help to take care of you when you come home with the bandages on.
Yeah, but
So-
even in casual dating, how do we know what he's deciding? He could be ready to take it serious. So you don't feel like it's during casual dating that's something you should mention, that the
No.
person that's currently
No.
courting you or pursuing you is pursuing you this way, and you might alter that. So no, you don't feel she should
No.
mention it? Okay. Come on, Jess. What do you think? Should a partner be early, later, or not at all?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I don't think it needs to be verbalized to every guy you're casually dating or in an encounter with. But when you're in a relationship, of course, that's something you're going to naturally talk about out the gate, especially if you trust the person that you're with. So I'm assuming you're going to once you start thinking about it, the next point of action is to tell your partner what you're thinking.
Okay. I'm gonna get back to the women in a minute. I just want to hear a man's opinion. Ilkan, what do you think?
I think, I mean, if we're together, just like I believe that was who said that first? Was it I don't think it was Sarah Who
or
spoke before
Roses.
Sarah?
Roses.
It was Roses that said, if you're with the person, I think it's your obligation to tell the person, because it consider their boobies too, right? So if you're single, I understand if you don't have to consult somebody because it's your body, your choice. But if you're with somebody and they liked you for that reason, but then you express to them that it's causing you a lot of discomfort, I think that the men would definitely be understanding of that if you need to get that reduction because it's causing you discomfort and pain. So I think it's something you should talk to the person you're dealing with. And again, if it's serious discomfort and pain, I think most men, I would think maybe 99.9% of men would be fine with that if it's causing you extreme pain.
So you're saying even if it's not your boyfriend, even if she's being courted or pursued, do you feel like it's something she should
No,
mention?
you shouldn't talk to, not if someone's just pursuing you and you being courted. No, it's not. I don't think you should talk to them about that at that point. You're still dating that person. That person still courting you. They might not be the person you end up with long term. But if it's somebody you're actually with or somebody you're married to, you definitely should consult with them.
Okay. Bean, what's your opinion on this?
And by the way, Ray, please, every time somebody calls you or your screen turns black, please refresh the phone because the refresh the tab so I can put you back on the studio. Okay, just refresh it.
Okay.
Thank you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Bean.
So I just feel like it just depends on if the woman feels comfortable enough to talk about it, especially if they're casually dating. That might not be something she feels that needs to be brought up so soon into the relationship, right? Some women may feel very empowered about their decision and proud, and some women might be embarrassed about their journey with the breast reduction. So it's just really up to the woman and where her mental state is around it and how she feels about it.
Okay. I can dig that. So, Ray, do you feel like it's something that you should tell the partner early, later, or not at all?
Only tell them after you made your mind up. Don't just be telling, because it wouldn't. It would just make an argument anyway. Because honestly, if it sways your opinion, then you really didn't want it to begin with. But I've been married before, so I only had a breast lift. I was like, I'm not gonna tell this motherfucker before I get to that last step because it doesn't make sense. I paid for my own facility. I paid for my own what is it called, recovery center, because you can pay for a recovery center. You should know. Yeah, you don't have to get helped by your partner, but as long as you are comfortable, as long as you are confident, and as long as you don't have your opinion swayed by a random guy, then you're fine.
Okay. Tom Foolery, what's your opinion on this?
I would say that there's two parts to it to me. I would say that like there is a moral ought to tell somebody that you're in a committed relationship with. Yes, I would say that it is immoral to not tell a person that you are in a committed relationship with. The part of being in a committed relationship with somebody, like these are, yes, you want to care about their personality, you want to love their heart, their mind, and all of these other things too. But you having a sexual attraction to that person is a major aspect of your relationship. You need to have a sexual attraction to one another. And if you're planning on making major changes to the way that you look to where they may not have that same attraction or something that they find so it's something that they think is a huge part of you. I would imagine that, yes, it would be a moral ought to talk about it as soon as you're considering it, as soon as you think about it. Now, as far as like casual relationships, I think it's probably still best practice to always tell those people. It doesn't make sense to me not to tell somebody in any scenario, but is it a moral ought to tell people in casual relationships the same way as it is with somebody in a committed relationship? Of course not.
Okay, so you're saying even during like a courting stage or him pursuing you 4 or 5 months, you feel like he deserves to know this?
I think it'd be best practice to tell him, not that he deserves to know, but it would be like, instead of him just like you showing up to a date one day and him being super surprised and not knowing who the hell he's talking to, like with that woman where she literally took 2/3 of her breasts off, like that. I think that that's a pretty drastic change to where it would just be best practice to tell that person. It would be way more awkward to just show up looking like a different person. So I think it just makes sense to do so.
Okay. Does anybody have a rebuttal? No? All right.
I did just want to do a mic check if that's coming in
That's
better.
good.
That's
No,
much
you're good.
perfect.
Okay.
Better.
So sorry
Sound like
about
the
the
old
issue.
Sarah.
Wait, I do have a rebuttal.
My
Sound like
apologies.
the old Sarah.
No, you're actually good. I don't know. Can I say my opinion, Mel?
Of course.
What about my feelings? Are they going to be hurt like your back? Because that's the thing, right? If you like, what do you why like if you are built like that, why do you think I was with you on the first place? Like, because people sometimes like, I don't even understand, to be honest. Like look, let me take the comment out of it. Look, like just look at this. Look at this. I will sue you. Damn, Sarah, don't die. It's fine. I will literally sue you because like this is scamming. Oh, who said? Oh, I got a breast lift. Prove it. No, I'm kidding. But like, if you are going to enhance it, a man that don't care. But if you are going to do something, I'm going to give you an example, right? Some woman, like some men, really need the beard bad, and there's a lot of women that literally feel betrayed when the man pulls up one day and doesn't tell them nothing, and he pulls up with a fresh face, and now everybody look at him funny. The dog is confused, the kids are crying, the woman is in panic, and everybody's like, oh, who is this person? And there's a beard that grows in a month. If you are taking literally the reason why I fell in love with you, I'm going to the pastor and we're going to get divorced. I'm sorry.
Well,
I
yeah,
might be-
imagine that like a guy goes from a 12-inch dick to a 4-inch dick, like taking 2/3 of his dick off. Like, imagine like how like
no,
you're
no.
taking it, you're taking
just
it too far, Tom. You
because a
can't,
beard.
Tom. You can
No, no, no. A beard is not permanent. A beard is very temporary, like you said. That takes a couple weeks. We're talking about something that is like a very permanent change to your body. That is like an essential aspect of your sex life. These are your dick is going to be way more on par than
But
your beard.
I
If-
would
if-
hope that. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, my apologies. I wanted to say about the medical piece behind it. Having a breast reduction, a lot of women, to my knowledge, at least in my experience, a lot of women only have breast reductions because it is a lot of weight on the top side, and they don't have the bottom side to back it up in terms of their back. So a lot of back pain can go a long way. I'm very familiar with back pain, not because of extra large breasts, but because of other, physical activities and so on and so forth. So to amount it to the same as a beard, right? There's no medical issues or concerns with having a beard. It's just you just look different. For a dick size, same thing, unless there's actual some
You can get it
medical
stuck in the
issue.
fly. It can
Oh,
be sticking out in your
okay,
pants
but
too
if
much,
it's
make it to
if
where you
it's
can't wear sweatpants anymore.
if it's a medical issue, I think that there's still a level of empathy to that to say, oh, well, he had to have that fixed because of X, Y, and Z, right?
Short
Now,
shorts
if
are in
you're
style, and I
just
can't even wear them.
if you're just choosing to go and have a breast reduction because you don't like having big boobs, but there's no medical issue, then yeah, I could see Fatty's stance on that. But even the woman that you showed in the original video, she still had extremely like they were still as big as my head, right?
No. Those pictures were when, like, before she actually got the reduction.
The first one, but then she showed the after
I
the
don't- I don't-
July
she showed
versus
the after.
September.
Yes.
The July versus September, she still had extremely large breasts. And most
Yeah.
women who have a breast reduction, they don't go flat. Like they're not going flat. They're just going from like a G to a D,
So
Yeah,
right?
and if I could just
Go ahead.
pick
No. Jess. Are you a man, Sarah?
God, I hope not.
Hey, Jess, are you a man? Like, why are women talking about men issues all of a sudden?
we're
Your
talking about a woman's issues.
Nah,
and
your
why should
titties. No, my wallet is your wallet. Your titties is my titties. Oh no,
Well, you
no.
don't
We
have
don't.
to. To what I was gonna say, like you're saying those are my titties, but you don't feel the pain of these extremely large breasts, and having these extremely large breasts is a hindrance to my health. So of course, because looking at the when that first picture you showed us, that looked painful. That did
No, it
not look
didn't. It looks
comfortable.
soft. It looks soft like a pillow.
Okay, well that's through your eyes, but if
Sure.
you love the woman that you're with, and even though if the only reason you're in love with her is because of her breasts, then that's a whole nother conversation. But if the woman that you love is coming to you and saying, yo, I can't stand up straight. My breasts are literally hurting my body. It is painful. I need to reduce this so I can be more present for you. Shoot, I think you're framing like the reduction as like not seeing it
A
as an
dead sentence.
enhancement.
A dead sentence. Yes, she died. She
No,
for me, she's
it's
dead.
actually I would say that it's an enhancement because now she has a nice set of boobs that she can function with. She's not in pain. She has more energy. She's able to do some more. You just never
No, she
know.
doesn't. I don't want her to do more. I do want her to do less.
Look, all
Sit
I'm
there.
saying is
Sit there,
But you
pretty
don't want her
princess.
to have the back pain so you can blow it out
exactly.
properly.
If you
If
love
you
your
love
woman,
me,
if I
oh
could
my
just
God.
finish real quick. If you love your woman, you wouldn't want to see her in pain or distress. So if alleviating pain or distress is by reducing her breast, you should have no issue with that.
Okay, hey, player one, get me a reverse video, please, real quick. So, if you love me, love is pain. Okay, I do a lot of things that I don't like for you. Love is pain.
Aw.
If you really love me, you would understand that you are causing me emotional distress. I was bragging about those triple D's to my friends, and all of a sudden you do everything. It's like somebody steals your car or your house. Like that's terrible. Like
That's what you're
y'all
walking
never
around about.
consider men emotionally. Like imagine a man that invests in a BMW and when he sits on that car is a WWW. Like that's a scam. Like I didn't buy a
You picked this
WWW.
topic, and
It's
these
a-
are the arguments that you chose.
no, no, no. The argument is this: man feelings actually matter, and this is grounds for divorce and abandonment and cheating. Because that's the thing. Like for example, Sarah said, is because you
Well,
don't
no,
have
just
this.
to be clear,
You
Jazz
see,
said
you
she comes to you
interrupted
and
me because
tells
I'm
you.
Hold on,
right,
let him
right?
finish.
But,
Let him
but
land. Let
Jazz
him
said she
land.
told
Hold on,
you.
let him land, Tom. Let him land.
Let see the ladies are talking. So this is the thing. Oh, you need to have a stronger bottom. All you do is go to the gym is do legs. Y'all do legs 3 times a week. And y'all have like, oh, we can put a baby out. We have way more strength on the bottom part. And all of a sudden, y'all can go to the gym and do some squats. You are going to find a way of managing the gift that God gave you. God gave you a lot. Some people are praying for what you got. So we are going to work together. We're going to therapy. We're going to get you a female personal trainer, and we're going to go from there. Because respectfully, once again, this actually shows that women don't love men like that.
But
Because if I
All
had
right,
the
wait.
12
Hold
incher,
on.
if I had the 12 incher that was literally fucking up my knee, I had knee pain because of a 12 incher. But my woman loved that shit. I said, you know what, baby, knee pain it is. We're not doing nothing because I love you. I
I
will. I love you so much. So once again, ladies, when you talk with us, please consider our feelings and our emotions. Your back hurt, but our ego and feelings are too. So I think which one is important? Which one is more important? Go
I
ahead and
think
think
it's
about yourself.
Go ahead, Tom.
oh
Well, I was going to say you didn't respond to what Jazz said because she was initially saying that the woman tells you that she comes to you and tells you, and that she's hoping that you would be empathetic enough and care about her
I'm not.
feelings and her
I'm not.
medical.
Hold on,
Okay,
Fatty.
but that's what she's saying is that like if she comes to you and tells you this, and you're
Yes.
still talking about like whether or not she tells you, whereas
No, no,
like
no, no. That's
I
not what I
do
said.
think yes, if she tells you that is important, and at that point, yeah, sure, like you have your own decisions to make, you have your own
Sure.
like it's important for you to still be attracted to her. It's still important that you have that like heat in the relationship. Like all of this matters, but it's I do think that yeah, like a lot of times especially if you're in like a long-term committed relationship, I'm married to somebody and they have like a breast cancer where they have to get their breasts removed for some reason. Like these are
No,
medical
no,
issues
that's
that
okay.
they
That's
have
that's
necessities for. I'm not going to like disappear or
no.
break up with somebody because they have a
Okay.
medical
That's
issue.
that's totally fine because I need somebody to do
and
the
I was just
dishes.
gonna say
I need somebody to
Hold
do
on,
the
guys.
dishes and take care of the kids when they have cancer. Okay, so I'll be with you, and we're going through all the phases because I can't lose my dishwasher. But take it like the titties. I'm sorry,
I just
friends. Like,
This
hey,
is why nurses
life
keep
is
There's a
pain.
switching
Sorry, Jazz.
partners
special
right when their husbands
special
leave.
place in
It's
hell for Fatty.
Sorry,
it's
Jazz.
Jazz, and then it could be Ray.
I just think that no one should sacrifice their bodies for someone else's attraction. I'm not going to endure long-term pain and issues with my back and my body and my health just so you can find me sexually attractive. And if that is the only basis of our relationship, you should leave. You should leave that relationship because you don't deserve the woman that you're with, and she deserves better.
Why does
Because
she? Oh
supportive,
my.
well, just give me a second because I mean, because like you said, if you had a 12-incher, first of all, that's way too big. But if you had a 12-incher that is actually bringing you pain and it's hurting you and you can't function on a daily basis, how selfish would it be of me to say, I don't care if you in pain every day. I like that dick. That is so
What if it's
immature
what if
and
it's the opposite
shallow.
though?
That's really immature
Well,
and
I
shallow.
think he's fair.
I don't think that's
It's
a
not
healthy
immature,
way
not even
to have
shallow.
a
No,
relationship.
and I'm sorry, Ray. I came in with a standard. I'm going to town. Like all of a sudden, I come along and I have some bandages, and now I have a 5-1, which is average. But you got with me because I had 12. That's scamming. Like you need to sue me immediately. Go to your dad, complain about it, tell you what it is, and hey, I'll give you half of my money. I got you. But ladies, once again, pain goes both ways. If you don't care about my pain, why should I care about yours?
I have a question
So
for
you're
Fatty,
leaving.
if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whenever you're ready.
Ray.
Fatty, if she had to have her breasts removed for because she had breast cancer, would you still hold the same stance?
I will help her remove the breast, and then I will pay for double D's. Thank you very much.
Oh my
So what's the difference
So
with
you
the
guys are
reduction?
leading. You
Wait,
guys
wait,
are,
wait, 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 wait. Does the
That woman
silicone,
went from R's to
does fake
H's.
titties come with cancer too? Like, can I get some titties?
With the
I can.
reduction, you still getting real titties.
I have the money. It's
That woman
$4,000.
went
I
from
got you. I
R's.
got you, baby. I got you. I'll take care of you.
But
Fatty, that
what
woman
if
went from R's to H's, bro. R's to H's. You're saying you want double D's. This woman had double D's.
Yeah, but there's their man dreams and that are shared. It's not mine. I'm okay with double D's. If that man is okay with double A's, that man should actually have the right to dream and to pursue greatness. If he got her like that, you are going to stay like that until the day you die. Matter of fact, when they start sagging when an old lady, they're going to turn into Z's or X's, double X's. Totally fine. Respect a woman body. Don't shame them for being curvy. Sorry, Ray, once again for
can I
interrupting you.
ask? Can I ask you, Fatty, if she kept bulging discs and herniating discs on a monthly basis, which is very possible, especially if you have poor posture due to the inability to hold yourself up, and she continually was bulging her discs out, herniating her discs, having a lot of issues with that. Therefore, when you bulge a disc, I don't know if you've ever had this, but it's very painful. You can't move. And you're kind of stuck for days on end. You're unable to engage in physical activity, especially that kind. So if all of that was happening again and again and again, is it like useless at that point for her to have those large boobs because you cannot engage in the attractive sexual activities that you would like to pursue with her? Therefore, if she had the breast reduction, the bulges and herniations would go away, and then she'd be back to physical activities once more.
I will tell you this, Sarah. Most of y'all are pillow princesses. Y'all ain't doing shit. Y'all get on your knees, give us 2 pumps, and then go right back on your knees.
That's not motherfuckers at
Y'all
work.
are not working for nothing. So the sexual part I take care of you, and baby, if you have a back problem, go to a chiropractor. Go fix your back. You don't fix the front.
It doesn't. It doesn't work that easily, though. And I have personal. It's anecdotal, but I have personal experience with constant herniations and disc bulges. It's incredibly painful to the point where I can't. I like have to crawl around the house because my legs won't move. That sciatic nerve is a very dangerous thing to touch on. Sex would be out of the question. It would even if you're starfishing it, it wouldn't be possible because you're in so much pain.
So Sarah, you know why y'all liars? Because when we blow in y'all back, y'all don't complain about nothing. When men are blowing y'all back, no woman says, "Oh my God, stop! My hernia disc, the third disc from the top hurts." Right? But all of a sudden, when he needs to walk straight, now y'all have a problem. Once again, respectfully, God gave you something, y'all the strongest. Y'all bear kids. Y'all bear life. Y'all can take a melon off your coochie and do the Simba. Hell, man, no, we didn't do that.
Oh
Like
my fucking
what
god.
the hell is like that? What like
You're not on your way
stop
to
being
just
weak.
Wait.
you're not having a baby 24 hours a day like you're carrying large breasts. So you
Uh,
can't even compare the two and say, well, we can give birth. Yeah, like once every 9 months. I got to carry these huge ass tits every day of my life, and it's painful. And
okay.
as
And
my
don't forget your
supportive person,
PMS, Jazz.
That's a
Don't
super
forget when you
you know,
PMS
and
and
as
then you're
my
all
and as
that's a
my
shit
swollen.
answer.
No,
right,
no, no,
and
no.
as my
It's
supportive
fair.
partner.
I did look up the key reasons for why women do breast reductions, if you'll oblige me. Chronic pain, persistent neck, upper back, and shoulder pain directly linked to breast weight, skin issues, persistent rashes, irritation, and deep bra strap grooves, activity limitation, difficulty exercising and performing daily tasks, clothing fit, inability to find properly fitting bras and clothes, neuropathy, nerve pain, or numbness in the arms. There was a body image and self-image issue, but these are just the top pieces of what they actually have to experience on a daily basis.
Yeah, you
Oh,
Oh my fucking god.
you just lack
you
empathy.
See,
greatest issues. You do you. Hey, my dad has a plastic knee. That motherfucker going to the senior association playing chess every day and all that, having fun. Respectfully, life is pain. We put our body every day through trauma. You know how much back pain I have for sitting on this chair doing this terrible job as a
not
YouTuber.
enough.
One of the
Not
most
enough.
difficult jobs in the planet, being a streamer and YouTuber.
You mean
Like
from your tits being so
Okay, I
big?
know what you're
tomfoolery,
saying.
Get up
I
and go
know
to
you're
the
tomfoolery,
gym
saying.
sometimes so you
tomfoolery
can release
stays
that back pain.
9 hours streaming in the middle of the night. You think he doesn't want to stream from his bed
That's unhealthy.
because he's more comfy? Like life is pain. You know what you need to do? You need to pray. Pray to your God so he can take your pain away. No, go to doctor, go to the church. Pray that away. Make sure that you're going to heal from the pain that those titties are bringing you because they are making me happy. My happiness shouldn't suffer because of your pain. Okay, your pain is my happiness. You should make sure that at least
Oh, you are selfish.
no, 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 no,
Ray,
no. You are
hold on.
selfish. You
Ray,
are selfish.
Ray,
Wow.
If
Ray, go
Fatty
ahead and
really
get
has
in
a
You
there.
are
girlfriend,
You
guys,
selfish.
don't
she just
really
goes to another
understand healthy
school.
Wait,
relationships.
Hold on. Ray, go ahead and
Damn.
get in there. Thank you for waiting. Go ahead.
okay, so
That's horrible.
that's a lot. That's a lot. But let's start at the top. So the whole when somebody mentioned rashes, because
That's
you're
what she
mentioning
said.
hmm?
That's what she said. Let's start to the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, yeah, she mentioned rashes, and that is honestly a very valid point. Honestly, most of you guys are used to rashes, which is why you guys don't mind it.
Oh
What you
shit.
need to do is wash your ass. And honestly, I don't feel like any that's why I don't feel like it's even like a debate portion of it. That's why I don't advocate for people having to keep their for people having to live with their old dads. Like when these motherfuckers are like in their 70s or 80s, put that motherfucker in a nursing home. This is why.
Bean, get in there and then smell the roses.
Listen, I just really think we should stop like patronizing women's pain.
Oh shit.
Sure, we can go through childbirth. Sure, we absolutely can. But like that doesn't mean we want to deal with chronic pain day in and day out, especially not just to make you happy. Like if you really, really value extremely large breasts, go find someone who doesn't mind having them. Like that is ridiculous. Um,
So
What about
based
You
on,
say you
what
love
about
somebody.
hold on real
So
quick. Based off what's being said, I just want to bring in the other question. We can still stay here. But does a body change affect attraction? That's kind of what we're talking about. So that's
let
the
me get
next
into
question.
it.
But yeah,
Yes.
y'all can go
Let
in
me
there
get
and then
into it.
continue. Go ahead, Bean.
So, oh, go
Hold
ahead.
on, Bean. Go ahead, Bean. Finish.
All right. So yes, if a woman chooses to make a body alteration for any reason, more power to her because body autonomy is first, right? But from a psychological, evolutionary perspective, attraction can be partly tied to like procreation. So like people do subconsciously think about like, what traits might be passed on to their offspring, right? So like these are things related to like health, right? Even like maybe if you have an elongated chin, like familiar crooked nose or something like that, that might be relevant. We may want to bring that up before we decide to procreate with someone, right? But when it comes to like sexual features like a breast lift or vaginoplasty, those don't really bear any they don't really bring any like implications to our children as far as their health and their well-being, right? So like what are we even talking about?
Hey, lady, I don't know you, but you need to be quiet, okay? Let me tell you why. I am 6'2". My first girlfriend was 4'11".
Lies.
Do you think that fucks up my gene pool? My brother is 6'4". Do you think that fucks up my? Y'all don't care about gene pool. Y'all want the NBA player, and if he's 6'7", y'all don't say, "Leave me alone. I don't want to fuck up your gene pool. I don't want your kids to become 5'3". Right? Y'all don't care. You do plastic surgery. Y'all face don't look the same. Y'all makeup make you not look the same. Y'all not even look like your kids. Your kids are born a whole different species. And all of a sudden y'all care about the genes. If you care about the genes, every small woman will leave our tall man alone and says, you know what? Let the big girls get fatty because I don't want to fuck up his gene pool. But me being with you is making my future son, like its probabilities to go to the NBA are very low now because of you. You fucked up his future because you were selfish. So once again, I kind of like you, but I think once again that woman only see their point of view because woman want that they want, and if a woman wanted to do like if a woman wanted to do a boob lift and a tummy tuck and all these things that actually make her more attractive to other men, most of y'all would do it and y'all would say, Fatty, pay for it. Go ahead. And if you don't support me, you don't support my dreams. What about my dreams? If you are going to enhance yourself and you're going to be more attracted to other men, and I'm financing that tummy tuck because I had your kids, Fatty, I sacrificed my body for you. Sacrifice your body for me now. Go give Tommy some milk. He needs to suck on some titties. Yes, absolutely. Love you too, Bu. But we have to move on. And once again, y'all are not ready for this conversation. I'm exposing how selfish y'all are, okay? So
is it Bu or Bo?
Is Bu. Man.
Bu? Okay.
Hey Tom, you better stop correcting me, Tom.
I disagree with Fatty
I was asking
the chronic pain part, right? I believe that if you are actually having chronic,
yeah, but you don't have to disagree with me today.
Wait a second, isn't this ladies first?
I believe we would support you getting this breast reduction. Just like if I had elephantitis, I'd have issues and limitations for having big old nuts. I would hope you would help me with my surgery to get my nuts reduced or chopped off as well too if I had elephantitis. Yeah. The disingenuous part is where Jazz was saying that, and not just Jazz, everyone all together collectively is talking about the fact that if Fatty, the part I do disagree with him, that if he enjoys your breast and it's causing you pain, you have no problem causing yourself pain when you get BBLs or plastic surgeries or mommy makeovers or tummy tucks to get attention from other people or to please yourself. So I do see that disingenuous with the ladies when they're talking about not going through pain, when a lot of men don't even want you to go under the surgery. I know when I was getting older, it to me, it demonstrates a lot of insecurities as well too, when you want enhancement versus a reduction. And I see that Tom Fooley's making the ugly face. I don't know why he disagrees, but a lot of times when women do get surgeries to get enhancements, especially weight reduction, they actually leave that guy and they try to get more guys, and their market goes up. They know their beauty goes up, their market value goes up, and a lot of women who lose weight end up losing their man. And a lot of women who get breast enhancements love putting out their cleavage. They keep putting their girls out all the time because I thought it was just for herself, but obviously when you get enhancement, it's for everybody else that you'll go through the pain for. So that's the part I think is disingenuous. If you could cause yourself pain to please other people, I think it should be okay for you to still go through pain to please your man.
And by the way, just to make sure, Ali, he is not doing an ugly face. He's just ugly. He was born like that. I actually support Tom Foolery having plastic surgery. Like I support, if you go to Turkey, Ali give you stay, and I will pay for the hair transplant. Tom, so you don't look like the white Michael Jordan. Okay.
The example that you gave is whether or not they go and get breast enhancements and the pain that they go through. This is what you're analogizing, is the pain that they go through for breast enhancement versus the pain they go through before getting breast reduction.
Yes.
Which you should compare the pain they go through after getting breast enhancement versus the pain they go through after getting breast reduction, not before getting breast reduction, because the pain they go through before getting breast reduction is long-term pain that happens every day that can cause long-term medical pain even after they get the breast reduction, because they still have issues with their back because they had weight that was shifting them forward for such a long time. This is these two things are not analogous, because when you get the breast reduction or you get the breast enhancement, after that, this is a short-term pain. You're comparing the long-term pain to the very short-term pain and saying this is disingenuous because you don't want to go through long-term pain and you're willing to have short-term pain.
So what you did was disingenuous. You compared long-term pain versus short-term pain. I said that she would put herself through pain, period. There's no reason to put herself through pain.
I know.
Can I translate that?
Especially if she's secure in herself, especially if the guy she's with likes her, especially she's already valuable in the dating market. So when she decides to put herself under the knife just to get an enhancement and to get more attention from other people, that's the part that I'm addressing. I'm not comparing the long-term and the short-term pain. What I'm saying is that she's going through, no, you're not, and you always do this. Every time you say something and I rebuttal what you say, you repackage what you're saying. You're talking about long-term.
No, I didn't cut you off.
Real quick. Hold on real quick. Let's let Sarah translate real quick. Go ahead, Sarah.
What Tom is saying is that if you have extremely large breasts, that pain is not by choice, right? You're going through that and it's not by choice, and you're choosing to alleviate that pain, just the same as if I had some type of tumor or something and it was causing me pain, I'm choosing to go through surgery to alleviate that pain. If I had back surgery because I had back issues and I choose to go through back surgery to alleviate that pain. When women are having breast reductions, they're choosing to alleviate that pain. It's not meant for body image or any type of altercation, just to, and that's kind of a added bonus, but the reality is they're doing it for medical assistance in that aspect.
I said the same exact thing.
Let her land.
However, when you are choosing to do, like, let's say a breast enhancement, it is the pain is obviously you are choosing to do that, just the same as I choose to go to the dentist and have a cavity fixed, or I choose to go to the dentist and have a root canal, or I choose to go to the doctor and have some type of something taking medications that may cause side effects. It may be temporary pain, but there's a long-term gain from it of some sort, right? So, but you're still making that active choice to do that, and it's what Tom is saying is it's a short-term pain, but you at least have the choice to choose. Like, I don't have big boobs. I could go choose to do a 2 week of being in pain to get bigger boobs, but I am still choosing that. Women who already have large breasts, they're choosing to alleviate pain. They didn't have the choice to begin with.
Hey, Ali, if you allow me just 1 second, Ali, before you and Tom go and Roses. Hey, Sarah, if I had the cavity on my front teeth and I had to pull it off and I became toothless, like, is that grounds for you to be upset at me? I don't want a new front teeth. This is more comfortable. I chew with the back. I don't use the front teeth for nothing other than looks. And actually, my breath feels better because now he has like the window. He can refresh. He has like a instant AC. Would you be upset for your husband to walk around with the missing front tooth? No pain is involved. It was hurting me a lot. I don't have $2,000 to put it back. I actually do, but I rather save and put my money on crypto. So would there be an offense that you be like, nah, brother? No, this is not a discussion. Go get that motherfucking front teeth back because you're making me look crazy. Like, would you have that attitude or be say like, no, it's fine because it's not long-term pain, and as long as you're happy, I'm happy with you. What would you do, Sarah? And then Ali and Tom, and then Miss Smell the Roses.
Yeah, I still haven't responded to the last thing.
Sure.
Well, when she gets a breast reduction, she still has boobs. Let's just clarify that, right?
And I still have teeth. I have 23 now.
But I don't think it's necessarily a good comparison. But to assist in your hypothetical here, I think it's all right. I think it's a funny joke at that point. I think you can run with it. And if that tooth was causing him pain and it is a relief to have it removed, I'm okay. Actually, my husband or my ex-husband, whatever, actually did chip a tooth a while back, like years ago, and he was running. Like we were calling him Chip for a while. It was fucking hilarious. Like the whole family was in on the running joke until he was able to get it fixed. I don't have an issue with it if it caused him pain and it was better to remove it. And he said, I don't want to get it fixed because I want to save money, or I don't care to get it fixed. That's his choice. It's not a big deal, but he had to have it removed because it was causing him pain.
Jazz, before we give it back to them, you were trying to say something quickly.
Oh damn. For what I was, yeah, the comparison, like Ali coming in with the comparisons of saying like, oh, if you can sacrifice your body for pain, for BBLs and things like that. On average, the average woman is not going to get a BBL. Number one, and number two, that recovery time is far less pain that you're in comparison to how much pain you're in on a daily basis when you have enlarged boobs that are causing you extreme back pain. So again, I don't understand how there can even ever be pushback on being considerate of your partner's livelihood, because ultimately if she's getting the reduction, it will in turn become an enhancement, because like Sarah said, it's not like she's taking all the boobs off. Boobs still big as hell. And if you can't, you know what I mean? And if you can't consider that, did you ever really love her? Because I thought men loved unconditionally. Y'all say that all the time. Y'all say men love unconditionally. Women are the ones.
No,
that
we
love
don't. If you don't have a coochie, we gone.
Well, hold on. Y'all always say that, but as soon as she wants to do something to better her health, y'all like, no. It belongs to me. Your body is. I shouldn't have to sacrifice my happiness for your pain. Or if you reduce them, then I'm just going to leave this ground for divorce. That's not unconditional love.
So again, this is what I mean by a lot of times women will take something and make it about what they want to make it about, and then sometimes they get support from men who do the same thing as well too. I literally said I disagreed with Fatty in the very beginning of my statement because I said it was causing her pain. I literally said that, and then Tom Flutie just repackaged it and got 2 cosigns when that was the first statement I said that I disagreed with him, and he dropped me down. What I said was that you would put yourself through pain to get attention from other men, but you wouldn't go through the pain to keep the man that you have. But I can say, if you want to add to that as well too, the long-term pain that it will affect the man when you end up leaving a man when you get these enhancements, or you keep trying to get attention from other men outside your relationship while the man can literally see you trying to use your titties or use your enhancements to get attention from other men, that can cause permanent long-term pain as well too, especially if you end up leaving him and he can't get over you as well too. Because just like women struggle with getting over the person they loved, soon as that woman leaves that man as well too, or is causing discomfort in a relationship because of these enhancements, when she puts herself in her titties or her enhancements up in front of this guy, she caused long-term pain to this guy.
You're comparing sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry. No, go ahead, Sarah.
I was gonna say you're comparing behavior to medical pain. Like you're comparing, her behavior will cause him long-term emotional pain versus she's actually in physical pain caused only by the physical portion of large breasts.
Yes, but I'm speaking about pain. It doesn't matter if it's emotional pain. You can repackage it as much as you talking about, right?
You're repackaging it.
No, I'm not. You're making it about what y'all want to talk.
I'll let whoever was next. I apologize.
Hold on.
Y'all are doing red herrings. I can accept that. Y'all are talking about, we're talking about, y'all talking about physical pain. I'm talking about emotional pain, but I was talking about physical pain earlier. Now you're going to talk about emotional pain. I'm still discussing pain. But before that pain, I was talking about the fact that she literally will put herself under the knife. She'll let people cut up her body so she looks good for herself and other people. She will put herself through that. That's
period.
tomfoolery, and we got to get to smell the roses. She's been patient. Go ahead, tomfoolery.
So there's when it comes to something being analogized, they have to be the same in category, not in kind. So like they if I say like, I'm talking about eyes and I'm talking about like, oh, some people have trouble seeing. Asian people, they got
wow, that's crazy, Tom. That's crazy.
Let him land.
Literally have been
no, he can't let him land, Mel. This is what he did. That's crazy. That's wild, Tom. Can't be doing that.
I didn't hear the comparison, Tom.
He said people that have problems seeing.
You heard what I said.
And then he said eyes, and then he said Asians. That's crazy, Tom. You are a very bad man.
I didn't hear the rest.
So
I didn't hear the rest.
Nobody did. There wasn't a rest. So if I'm talking about people having trouble seeing and somebody has, I say, but people have small eyes. Asians, they have small eyes, but white people, they have eyes too. I can't. If you come back and you're like, Tom, this is disanalogous, and I say, no, I'm just talking about people in the world with eyes. Like it's not the same in kind. They have to be the same in kind because it's not. Oh my goodness! You don't understand.
That's the worst analogy I ever heard in my life.
Explaining analogies to you. I know you don't because you don't understand analogies. I'm trying to explain them to you right now. So they're different in categories. So different types of categories. If I want to talk about a tree, I can't just talk about the branch and then compare the branch to the fucking trunk. These are both parts of a tree, but they're not the same type of part. So me comparing these things and analogizing the two doesn't make sense just because they're both parts of a tree. When you say I'm just comparing pain, physical pain is not the same thing as emotional pain. They're just literally not the same thing. Even emotional pain is not a literal type of pain where you actually have pain sensory that we can measure as you do when you have physical pain. These are different things. They are different in kind. And so you cannot analogize the two when they are just drastically different.
Emotional pain is
but it's also based on behavior that's not guaranteed. Getting a breast reduction, it is but also getting a breast reduction because of pain, it's to alleviate pain, not to cause more harm. Getting a breast enhancement, now there are multiple categories and possibilities to that, but it's not always to go and attract more men and leave your man and do those things.
crazy.
Like that's kind of like the.
I wanted to ask,
and it's not a guarantee. I'll let somebody else go.
I know, I'm not interrupting. I'm just saying, Roses as a Laker jersey, make sure that she can talk, please.
Hey, ladies, what pain you think women have worse? In breast enhancement pain, or when a man cheats on them or breaks their heart? Which pain is worse?
Sarah, you first.
Can you say the question again?
Which pain is worse? Since y'all want to play this game, when a woman gets a breast enhancement, or when she gets her heart broken and a man cheats on her, which pain is worse? Since y'all want to play this game,
a breast enhancement.
Yeah, breast enhancement.
Yes,
versus getting cheated on
and your heart broken to women.
That's a false.
Well, yeah, you're comparing physical pain to how emotional will I be if he hurts me? And emotional, that could depend on like 1,000 different factors, right? How long were we dating? Did I love him? Am I a bitch? Did I want, that could go a lot of different directions, but like the pain of a breast enhancement is limited to approximately 2 weeks. I believe the recovery time is. You have pain meds built into that as well. Are you taking the pain meds? Did you have any issues? How big did you get this enhancement? What is your pain tolerance? So on and so forth. But I don't know if you could say like, well, which one would you rather have?
Can emotional pain cause physical pain? Hold on, I'm responding. You could take. Can emotional pain cause physical pain?
Yes, literally.
I think you could. I think you could. Make yourself sick to a degree. Yeah, I believe that.
Like people literally die when their spouse dies. There's like the broken heart thing. Like the mom dies and then the man dies like a day later, just for the emotional distress and emotional pain. So yes, pain. Go ahead, like go Roses and Jess, please, because once again, if you bring a Lakers T-shirt to my show, sorry, I'll become the host again, and y'all can talk all you want. Okay, y'all can talk all you want. Let's go Lakers. Shout out to my Lake show. Go ahead, Jazz, and smell the
No,
rose.
all I was going to say, I don't know if it's good to compare emotional pain with physical pain because a lot of times emotional pain is a choice. We're making the choice to respond emotionally to certain things, and we're making a choice on how long we sit in that emotion. Whereas physical pain from enlarged breasts, that's inevitable pain that we cannot change unless we get the reduction to get out of that pain. So I don't
Is
know.
this a
I don't see
serious
the
Nope,
conversation?
nope,
comparison.
Is
nope,
this a
nope. Let her
serious?
finish. Nope. Let her
I'm
finish.
finished now.
Land
I
it.
was just confused on the comparison because there are some women that will get cheated on and have no emotions towards it
Mm.
and say, you know what? Okay, bye.
Boy,
There's
I love the. Oh,
there's
go. I'm sorry.
who crash out. But every emotional response we do, it is a choice that we're making. Nobody can
Right.
make us respond emotionally but us. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I just didn't get the comparison. But you got it, Roses.
Right. So again, the lengths y'all go to lie isn't crazy. Last show, this show. So why are so many women talking about they traumatized, they got PTSD, they can't get
Yeah.
over their last relationships, they're jaded, they're healing.
I need
50-year-old,
to
60-year-old,
heal.
50, 60-year-old women are still talking about they healing. Matter of fact, I never met a woman yet that healed. So if that's the case, why is it that when a man does cheat and you incur this so-called emotional pain, it's a choice. Why don't you stay with this man that you love? Since
Tell
y'all don't
them,
feel
Ali.
You
Okay.
said if emotional
you said it's
pain.
a you said that emotional pain is a choice. You just said it out your mouth, Jazz. So if
I
a
think
man
I
is
think I think every
yes,
every
if it's a choice and this man still takes care of you, this man still loves you, he's still doing right by you, except for that cheating part. Why not choose to still stay with this man?
a lot
Except
of women do.
instead of and we're not
A
talking, we're
lot
not
of
doing it,
women do, but
we're
then a
not gonna
lot of women
deflect. We're not
choose.
gonna hold on, Jazz.
No,
Let's
but
not
what I'm saying,
deflect to
Let
we're
him
not gonna
land. Let him land.
we're talking about the fact that women leave, that the women who leave, we're talking about women who leave and the
Mhm.
women who are broken from their man cheating because they made it a choice. We're not talking about the ones who don't leave. So let's have a genuine conversation and let's talk about all the masses of women who are traumatized, don't want to marry anymore, don't want no man, can live without them because they're so emotionally distraught and still in pain.
Yes, that is a choice that they are making. They are choosing not to let that hurt go. They are choosing to allow past experiences to shape their world. They're sitting in trauma. They're like they say, misery loves company. They're not ever looking for a solution. They're blaming everybody else. They are blaming people who didn't cause their trauma. They're blaming them for their issues. Yes, that is a choice. The woman that stays with a cheating man, that's also a choice. A woman that leaves a cheating man, that is a choice.
Okay, so because we got super chats in a little bit. Smell the roses, Ray and Bean. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Smell the roses, you first.
Okay, Fatty, can someone put the lady back on the screen for us?
Which one?
The lady with the big cans.
They are all bad. Which one? The view?
The
Is it view?
video?
No, the
The
one with
video
the
that
one
you
with
showed
the big
earlier.
old big old
Damn,
jug
I
with the
was
tig old bitties. The one with the tig old bitties.
Why didn't I just think you were
so
talking
this is the thing, okay, Rosie.
Also, your clock is messed up.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm going to change it, but it's running. By the way, Rosie, this woman is mine. Don't try to. Okay. I
Oh
don't know
no,
what you. I don't know what you're trying to do with this, but just make
no.
sure that you don't
I just
like
want to
it.
go. I just want to see the lady as I say what I'm going to say
Don't worry
because
about it.
I would. Okay, so
Can
this
can you say?
You
Can
already
you
had
say?
her
Hey,
up.
Rosie, before you go, can you say this? Boom.
boom.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
like
So
doing that.
this woman, would you, for the ladies on the panel, how many women do you come across every day that have breasts this size?
Very rare.
Not
Okay.
every day. Mhm.
Okay.
She's a princess.
So would you say that any man that approaches her would be attracted to this body aesthetic?
No,
Depends.
What?
It
I
depends.
wouldn't. I wouldn't say any man. No,
Okay, so
What?
I'm gonna
I
stop
wouldn't
it
be.
there, and I
every
want.
man is not a titty man.
I
Patty.
wouldn't be attracted to
I'm
that
not
Hey,
either.
John, you are a white man. Y'all love titties. So shut
Okay,
the
hold,
fuck up.
let's smell the
No.
roses land.
Sorry, Rosie, but Thomas was lying.
So I just think that this goes to speak to the delusion that a lot of women are living in. Okay, this woman has big breasts, and that's what she was born with. right? But this is not the typical woman that you see every day. There is going to be a certain man that is attracted to her because of her breasts. Now, is that right or wrong? I don't know. I'm not a man, right? But if her boobs were to stay like this forever, should she want the man that wants her for her beautiful boobs? Or should she want the man that is not attracted to them at all? And I think
Yeah.
that is what we're missing here. This isn't about pain. We're asking, what if the guy she's with
Mm-hmm.
likes her for who she is, and then she
Mm-hmm.
goes to change it? Would he be wrong for wanting to go and take his eggs and put them in another woman's bosom or basket? That's
Exactly.
what this is about.
He
Exactly.
Hold
wouldn't be
on, no, no,
wrong.
no, hold
It would
on,
be the
hold on.
same. It would be the same as if Ali liked blondes, and then I came out. We started dating, and I'm a blonde, and he's telling me how much he loves blondes, and then the next day he comes to pick me up. I'm a brunette.
Period.
Yeah, but there's no physical pain involved in
But we're
coloring
not
your
we're not
hair.
talking about the physical pain. We're talking about the men that are attracted to the woman like her.
Thank you.
That's great.
But
No,
that's
I
not
get
fair.
that. I get
Thank
that.
you.
But she's not changing her body type because she wants to be a blonde or a brunette. She's changing it because she is physically incapable of carrying those breasts
And
Why does
around.
that matter, though?
the guys are saying if she changes that, they should be able to change them
He
and their
should.
attractiveness towards her.
Yes, he should.
Well, yeah, and we've all, I don't think anybody's fighting that.
And if
Nobody,
you
hold on a
know,
second.
Yes, y'all
Hold
are.
on. Nobody's,
but once they do that, once they divest from her because she got a breast reduction, then she's on these panels talking about her emotional pain.
I don't know.
it's
I
just
think
like
that's
Hold on,
criming
Jazz.
a
Hold on.
river.
nobody's upset if he chooses to leave because she got a breast reduction and he was only attracted to large breasts. It's like, okay, I think everyone said, especially Jazz said, fine, leave, right? But why would you want to be with a man who is only attracted to you because you have large breasts? I think
Kind of
Don't do that.
No, wait. I want to clarify
Don't
something real quick.
do it.
Hold on.
I just want to clarify something real quick.
It could
No,
be
but
your
Jazz,
butt,
hold on.
I can't hear anything.
Smell
Hold
the
on,
roses.
just we can
Jazz was just
clarify. Hold on, we can clarify in a few minutes. I understand it's getting a little passionate, but Bean and Ray needs to get in there before super chat. So let them have their thoughts, and then y'all can
Yes.
go until super chats come. So go ahead, Bean, and then Ray.
Damn.
Bean, did you have anything to add for this part?
Bew.
Oh, Bew, I'm sorry.
Oh no,
Bew.
hey. Jazz. 'Cause there's two Jasmines on the panel. Can we do Jazz? Like, you have a beautiful name. Just I will change it for Bew or a Bean so people don't get confused. Okay.
Perfect.
Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I just want to push back on the idea that women should have to like maintain physical pain or discomfort to satisfy someone else's fetish, right? Because like their body isn't an accessory. That shit can change like as we get older. Even the big breasts, like they can become flabby. They're maybe not as attractive and suitable. And now what? Right? So when you're looking at a mate long term, you should be looking at the more concrete things, the things that typically don't change as we age, right? And I'm gonna leave that plane right there.
All right, Ray, go ahead.
That plane had no wings. What?
Ray.
That's
Ray.
crazy.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ray.
He
Okay,
said nothing for me.
So I was gonna say the main point when they were talking about what was it? So it was just an oversimplification. So the person that's right next to me, it was an oversimplification fallacy to just be like, because it is about pain technically. It is about another individual's proximity to such, and stating that their person's pain doesn't play a factor is disingenuous. Because the person isn't just going out right, not all the time at least, to say that I want to reduce my breast to get the attention of X, Y, and Z, or to even think about another person. Because at the end of the day, you're allowed and entitled to be selfish. And honestly, everybody is selfish to some proximity. You don't have to necessarily be you don't give your body away to that other person. You don't hand that pain away from that other person. I work as a medical biller for a plastic surgeon over in Beverly Hills. Shout out to that motherfucker. But I was gonna say there's a reason why these insurance companies cover breast reductions in certain circumstances because it's medically necessary. People literally don't. Their pain tolerance is somewhat low versus another person's pain tolerance is higher, and you can't exactly account to what the other person's feeling. So,
Can I ask you a question, Ray?
Mhm.
Why do you think men get with women on the first place?
Because they're stupid. I'm kidding. No, I was gonna
That was good.
Whoa. Go ahead. You got it. Why do you think
And the
men get with
reasons
women on the
why are
first place?
usually stupid. But go ahead.
Yeah, go. Why do you think men get with women on the first place?
Well, have you seen my profile picture on TikTok? Obviously, because of their personality. I'm kidding. No, it's because a person should be able to see a compatible mate, or they are trying to see a
Not
companion
should.
for their
Not
loneliness.
should. Let's go
What
with
is it? Wait, wait,
reality,
wait.
right? Let's go
Wait,
with
wait, I'll tell you
reality.
why.
Yes.
I'll tell you why. No, they're trying to feed their loneliness because at the end of the day, isn't there a male loneliness pandemic?
Wow.
Wait, what?
Bring that shit
There
back.
was
Bring
No,
that
wait,
shit
wait,
back.
wait,
So
no,
yeah,
wait. Hey, what's that? I have to go off
We've
now,
seen
bro.
those women before.
Hey. If I am lonely, I'll buy a dog. I will buy a PlayStation. I will go
or
to
you
the
can buy a
What are
basketball
bitch.
you
gym.
doing to that
No,
dog? Leave that dog alone.
I'm kicking him. What do you like? Let's be honest, right?
Calling the cops.
Let's be honest. Call the cops. I said she took her titties away, and you're going to jail now because the Mr. Officer are going to say, "I understand, fatty. Please, miss, let's go to jail. You can do this to this man. There's abuse." So let's be honest, right? A woman that looks like this, I can't even see her head. To be honest, I didn't even notice she had the head. Like I didn't even notice that she had a wrap around her head. Like I didn't notice it, right? Why do you think most men are approaching this woman and fell in love with her? Why?
I would say that. Oh, who
Wait,
can answer?
there you go. So you said why would they fall in love with that type of woman? You said
Yeah, why would they see this woman and says, "Ooh, I want you"? Why?
somebody bring male loneliness back because y'all motherfuckers clearly haven't learned
Oh
shit.
my god, man.
But wait. No,
I like her.
Can we be honest about it? Can we be honest, please, for once?
yes, let's be honest. Honest. That's why I say they're feeding their ego with certain individuals. That's why they don't even have full
Hey,
conversations. Some people don't even know their first name before they're laying in bed with bitches, or they don't even know the bitch's favorite color before they're trying to wife a bitch up
hey
because
Ray,
motherfuckers don't care.
hey Ray, don't
Wait,
take
why
this
did you cover up before the panel started?
Yeah, and Ray,
Why
did you
did you cover up before
No,
the
Ray,
panel
no,
started?
hey,
no
hey, Ray.
backstage talk.
What is
No
that?
backstage talk.
Well, I mean,
No. Hey, Ray, can you stand up straight, please? Can you straight,
Absolutely not.
straight your back a little bit more? No, go back just 1 second. No more. What? Just one. You see what I'm talking about? Hey, women know exactly why they have big titties or they get big titties. It's because
I
men are
haven't
going
pressed
to
yet.
look
I
at.
don't want to hear that shit. I don't
No,
want to
no,
hear
no.
that
Hey,
shit.
now, Ray. Did you?
What?
1 second. Did you had work on those breasts or you were born with them?
I never said. Listen,
I know. I ask you a
no comment.
question. You're going to answer. Did you had work on them or you were born with them?
No comment.
This is why, Tom, before the show, she said, let me go
she said
change
she
and
did
get a
reduction.
sweater. It's because she has some massive titties. And you know what it is? These women think we are stupid. They will
I got what?
enhance, they will use makeup, they will use high heels, they will use corsets, they will use everything to look
This
better
is
to men.
bullshit.
And
This
then
is
when a man
bullshit.
says,
What if you're
I'm
trying to
with
make up for
you.
yourself though?
No, Ray, let me just land my parachute. The problem with this conversation is that y'all know men are with y'all because of y'all coochie, how nice your ass is, how nice your face is, your titties. That's the main thing that the man is with you because if you didn't look like that, the man will find somebody that looks actually better than you so we can actually cover.
And then you weaponize it.
And think about 1 second, please. If the main reason I got with you is either changed substantially or is out of the table, at least I should cheat on you. Actually, I'm willing to concede. Let's make a deal. You get your breast reduction, but from now on, if I fuck a woman with big titties, I get a free pass because that's what I bought. I don't like this anymore. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll die for you. If that Titanic is sinking, I'll sacrifice for it. But if Sarah pulls up with some big titties, you can say nothing. It's my turn. I told you it was my turn.
My turn. It is. You told me it was my turn.
You can talk all that you want to, yell and scream. You lost.
It is my
you
turn.
You lost the game.
It's my turn.
Do we ever deal?
Wait a second. Nah, hell the
I
fuck
think-
no. Listen, I think if you're gonna cheat, then I'm entitled. Listen, I'm gonna pretend like nothing happened. I'll advocate to get married, and then I'm gonna take everything in a divorce, including the fucking kids. I'll put that kid behind a fucking price wall. You're gonna have to pay me just to fucking see that motherfucker. So how about that deal? How about that deal?
You say, hey Tom, this is what you get for siding with terrorists. Go ahead. We go to the super chats next.
I wanted to ask
I
Ray.
was just gonna say,
So, maybe I misunderstood. I thought earlier you said that you did get breast reduction surgery. Am I?
No, you in. Whoa, 1 second. You reduced or you enhance it? You get the lift. You got a lift. You got a lift.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
see, why did? Hey, 1 second. Hey, babe, do you have back pain?
Who are you talking to?
To you, do you have back pain?
I didn't have back pain because
right now, do you have back pain? Right now, like when you walk around, when you stand all day, do you have back pain?
Because of the breast, no. I have Lyme disease, so everything is pain.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Can I ask though?
I don't know what Lyme disease is.
Wait, I didn't get it before Patty started interrupting me. So,
Stop
Ray,
crying, Tom. God damn it.
Like a guy, because I think that the major disagreement was that, like, obviously sexual attraction is a big part. It's both for men and women. It's just like the initial
That men
attraction.
admit and women won't.
A physical attraction. And I'm wondering, do you disagree that like a woman changing her physical appearance to where it could change a man's physical attraction? Again, this like in a hypothetical scenario where it did change his physical attraction to that woman, do you think that it would be odd that he would have an issue with her changing her physical attraction in a way that she knows is going to affect the way that he looks at her?
If that was the case, every woman would get Botox, every woman would get filler because they're aging. They're literally sagging by the moment. So what difference does that make? Wait a sec. You're talking about changing physicality. Technically, that's a choice too. They didn't choose to actually enhance anything in order to keep that shit up.
One is your body is just naturally getting older without your choice. The other one is you choosing to make a decision, to make a change. These are different things. We just went over this with Ali a minute ago.
It is not a false equivalence because an individual could still choose to get plastic surgery, like you just so helpfully mentioned. People can
That's not what I'm asking. I'm saying you could choose, but the other one is not a choice when you're just not like just getting older. That's something that's going to happen. Lots of people, like, let's assume you don't have the money, but either way, like one is something that's going to happen no matter what. The other one is you choosing to stop that aging process.
Okay, so if we're talking about, and mind you, if we're just trying to talk about that one specific plastic surgery thing, because I answered your question, you just don't like the answer, which is fine. Listen, I can answer it again.
You didn't. You said if that was true, X, Y, and Z. I was asking. Wait, my question was, do you think it's a problem for men to have an issue with it? You did not answer that.
Yes,
question.
I do think there's a problem because honestly, if you let's say if you got severe burns, let's say you've got 3rd-degree burns all over your body, you love that person, or do you just like their physicality? You're not going to be attracted to that person while they're healing. I bet you're not.
There was not.
If I chose to go burn myself, yes, I think it would make sense. I think it would. If somebody would have an issue with that.
Welcome to the dark side, Tom.
Physicality is changing. It doesn't really make a difference whether it's their choice or not. Their choice was to blow dry their fucking hair. Obviously, they didn't consent to fucking be practically burned alive. But it's a evil that does happen to other individuals.
Hey, let me show you how good faith.
Physiology changes.
I wanted to. Hold on real quick, Sarah. Let me show you how good faith I am, Tom, where I don't do
y'all admit y'all don't love unconditional.
Hey, ladies, this is how disingenuous y'all keep being. If I leave a woman and Tom leaves a woman or don't want a woman because she's not pretty, fat, and got little titties, y'all shame us for objectifying her. If you leave a man because he's short and got a little one and is ugly, you support a woman if women leave a man. That's how y'all continue to be disingenuous. Y'all will objectify a man every single day, and it's okay if you judge him and don't want to be with him. But as soon as a man does it, he's sexualizing her and objectifying her. And that's where I hope Tom was trying to go or about to work to. But I'm supporting you, Tom, because I'm not disingenuous in these conversations. But she won't admit. They won't admit. Never admit. Let me. And I land, Tom. I didn't even make credit.
Tom, why are you interrupting Ali? Tom, stop it.
Well, I
Stop.
think
Stop, Tom.
nobody said they would be upset. We all said if he chooses to leave, then that just kind of lets her know
And
then go,
and
right?
Sarah,
Nobody
Sarah,
said they would be
that's why I
upset,
said-
and I'll add in the caveat too, Ali. I'll add in the caveat.
Your
Oh,
response.
sorry.
Sarah, Ray said it.
Sorry.
Ray did say it.
That's
Sarah.
that's disingenuous. Y'all, you're lying blatantly.
Why
If
is
a
that
man-
disingenuous?
because if-
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let
Because
him
if
finish.
we leave our woman because she's fat and ugly and got little titties, y'all will shame those men for objectifying her.
How we
Y'all
gonna shame
will.
you if you leave us? Just go and go get what you want.
That's
No,
not
one
how
second, one
society
second.
operates.
Ali,
You're
I can
lying.
help you. I can help you. You know why y'all are full of shit, ladies?
lying.
Ali,
I don't
Ali, you.
understand.
Hey, no, one second. You, hey, Ali. Wait, one second. One second. Hold on. One second, Tom. One second. Tom, I got you. I got you. Tom, I got you. Tom, I got you. 1 second. Hey, you know why the ladies are full of shit? Remember that dude that broke his knees and legs to be 6'2", and they clowned the shit out of him. They called him insecure. They ridiculed him. They did shows about it. Nobody said, "Go ahead, King. If pursue your dreams. If this hurts you for being 5'5", like y'all are so much hypocrites.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
that
just-
man had the surgery to enhance his physical looks, and y'all would clown the shit out of him. Matter of fact. Everybody, if Tom tomorrow showed up with a wig, just like y'all use it, y'all will clown the shit out of Tom. Y'all will say, "Oh, Tom is insecure. Why does Tom as a unit? I can't understand." Y'all only support
You
your
guys keep
own
saying
selfish.
y'all did it. Nobody did those things.
So if you don't support Tom having a unit, you are not going to take those titties. Those titties are mine.
I got him. Watch this. He hit the reverse. You know reverse, baby. You know reverse time. Y'all not ready for this.
So like
You're
I was trying to
comparing.
say.
Oh, go ahead, Jess. Go ahead.
Like
Jess.
I was trying to say, like to go all the way back when Petty said, "Why do you think men want to be with women?" Because you view women, you objectify them right away. You don't see them as humans. You see them as body parts.
Oh my
Which is
God!
why.
There
Wait
you
a minute.
go.
Wait.
Let her land, let her finish.
Hear me
Let her
out.
cook,
Hear me
Patty,
out.
let her cook.
It is a conditional. That's why you say you didn't even see her face. All you saw is titties.
It was a
That's why
joke.
you feel like. That's why you feel like her titties don't belong to her, even if they are putting her through excruciating pain, because you feel like your sexual pleasure is of more importance than her being healthy. Right?
Yes.
Because why? Because if you viewed her as a human being, you would understand why her reducing that breast for her health benefits would actually be an enhancement for the relationship. But because you only see her as those titties, you're ready to leave her if she reduces her. Now that
Hey.
brings me to my next point, right? Nobody is saying if you find her unattractive after she reduces those titties, you should go and do your thing, King. Fuck what she gotta
Ray
say.
is-
Fuck what she
Ray
gotta
is saying
say. Fuck if she shames you. So what? That ain't gonna stop you from getting no more pussy, is it? Just because you left a girl and she talking shit about you, it's another girl that's gonna be ready to be lined up to be with you, big titties and all. All I'm saying is, why even consider staying with her and then cheating on her when you just said you don't even find her attractive anymore?
Ali, she personally attacked me. Ali, just 3 seconds, right?
Wait,
Hey,
just a second.
hey,
Please,
no,
please
it's
saying this.
Hold on,
Please,
Tom.
for the love of God.
No, I
Please,
got
for the love of God.
Michael
One second,
Jordan, I got
please,
you.
1 second. It's
They're
just
in the
1 second,
middle,
I promise.
Tom. No,
No,
hold
it's
on.
fine. Hey, no, I'll sacrifice myself for Michael Jordan. Go ahead.
I promise. Just 1 second. Jazz, Ray is saying
1
that.
second
I
passed.
know,
1
I know
second
nobody
passed.
else is saying that, but Ray is saying it's wrong to leave her. She has said it numerous times.
I said it was wrong for
Okay.
the concept is wrong.
Okay,
The concept is wrong.
I just want to
You
say
don't
this real
support
quick, right? Hey, fellas, if you were an incredible eye earner, and you got a woman on the condition that you provide for her forever, and you lost all your money, your house, your credit cards, all of that, would be fair if you stayed on that situation for years? Would you say it's fair that that woman left you? You promised you take care of her. That was the condition for y'all that you provide ultimately. Would you be okay with her leaving and saying, "You know what? I gave you a try. I got with you because you were a provider. You're not providing. You can get back to the place where you are. So I'm going to leave you because you breached the contract." Tom and Ali, do you think that's fair
Wait.
for that woman? Do you think that's fair for that woman to leave you?
What was the scenario?
I am a millionaire. I got with a woman and she told me, I will marry you if you promise that you're going to provide for me. I say yes. Something happens, I lose everything. I lose my lifestyle, I lose my mansion, I lose my Lambos, I lose everything. She gives me 3 years for me to recoup that shit or to get to a standard, and I don't do it. Do you think do you think it's fair for that woman to come to that man and says, I tried, you promised provision, you can provide for me, I waited for 3 years, so you breached the contract. I think it's fair for me to leave. Would you be okay, Tom and Ali, for that woman to say he breached the contract, so it's fair for her to leave and to search somebody that provides for her? Is that fair?
Yes.
I got with you because you had big titties. You lose big titties, you are going to listen to this song on your way out.
Your ass goodbye.
Robert Fatty!
Wait, and that's not what he answered.
Robert's Fatty!
I think you have to
Fatty,
ask the
Fatty,
question,
you should,
though.
Time out.
Fatty, Fatty, you should listen to what she has to think.
leave her.
Let's listen to what she thinks about it, Fatty.
What you think?
Shut up, silly woman.
Okay, time out. Before we continue with this, how are we doing on our goals, guys?
We are going to go to the super chats in a second. Ilkan Ali needs to make sure he gives me his stats.
Ali,
what is this? Ali, what is this for me?
Oh yeah, because when you address this part, nobody on this panel goes, "Oh damn, they got a nice personality, man. Oh, they're emotionally intelligent and emotionally available." They go, "Damn, they fine." That's what most human beings do. And if women, especially with women, when he ugly, if that man ugly, she ain't taking no kind of disrespect. She ain't tolerating nothing. But if he fine, if that man fine, they going through everything. And what I sent you was this guy who got arrested for beating his woman. And look at all the women that commented talking about, boy, I love him to beat me. He could beat me anytime. If he a ugly, if that man is busted and ugly, women would be like, but girl, I ain't about to tolerate none of that from him. But if he's fine, I'm landed. You got it, Sarah.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
If he's fine, women will tolerate the utmost disrespect, violations, anything. It may be temporary, but they will tolerate
What
it.
do you consider a fine man? What do you consider a fine man? What's your idea of a fine man?
And you see how they continuously deflect. I just want everybody to see while you watch how repeatedly women will lie over again and expect men to tell the truth. That's why I don't get mad when men are smashing and dashing these women and leaving them right where they are, because all they do is lie to men. I have no problem with today's men just continuously lying to women. I'm telling y'all, all y'all do is lie.
And ladies, lie to these men to take all their money.
You know you lying though.
Baby.
Can I?
Wait a second. Isn't this ladies first?
Hey, Sarah, take us. Sarah, 1 second, friends. Sarah, take us home, and then we go to the super
I will.
chats.
I'm going to bring everything back to the beginning, actually, because your initial question was, should she talk to her partner or husband, whoever, boyfriend, whatever the case may be, about wanting to get a breast reduction and considering his opinion, so on and so forth. So, Fatty, if you and I were boyfriend and girlfriend and I said, hey, my titties are out to here, I have a lot of back pain, it really hurts, I talked to a doctor about breast reduction, here's the ins, the outs of it, here's what could happen, so on and so forth, what do you think? And if you tell me, if you get a breast reduction, I will leave your ass. Well, at least I have your opinion, and now I can weigh my options knowing what my risks are. So kudos to Fatty for at least being upfront about his surface level thinking. And that's
that was a shot.
The whole,
that was a shot.
Again, your whole question from the beginning was, should she talk to her man about having a breast reduction? So you're actually saying that they should have the conversation. And if that's your opinion, then she gets to make the choice going forward, knowing I have physical pain, or I might be emotionally damaged because this man left me. Oh, woe is me. Right? So at least she has all of her information that she needs to know, and she can decide going forward what to do.
I encourage
Hey,
women to
but
be gold diggers.
hey, friends, I'm kidding, man. Great segment. Thank you very much for the icebreaker.
I knew you
You
were.
you can go
I knew
get
you
your
were.
you can go get your titties and I'll pay for that shit. Go read it. Like your
As you
back
fucking
hurts.
should.
As long as you keep getting on your knees and cooking, you good. Like, I'm not the
Fatty, I would much rather my back hurt because you blew it out, honey, not
Yes,
because of these large titties in your
absolutely.
face.
See, this
But,
is why
Can I
but,
just
but
one
now
more
let me
thing?
let me
Like,
one second. Let me
just to
just be honest,
voice.
right? All these segment was
Honestly.
all these segment was me kind of trying to flip it like women don't like when you shave your beard, shave your hair without telling them. They start to oh my god, I can't believe you did that without consulting with me. It was kind of exercise, but the thing is, I'm not a titty guy. If I met you with a booty and you become flat like that plank on Ed and Eddie, you out. I'm sorry. I will pay for you to get the BBL. If you don't go get that, like I got for you with the booty, if you lose it, I might stay with you because I'm loyal like that. But I'm cheating on you. I'm saying I'm eating Melanin DMs. I'm eating
How
bar.
are you
Hey,
loyal
hey
with
See,
Ray.
this is wait. I
No,
got
no, no, no,
something.
no. Hey, if I lose my
I
money,
Oh my
if I
God.
if I lose my money, I lose you. If you lose my booty, I see you later. Go ahead
And
and take
that's
us home.
only because you don't have a personality to keep them there, Fatty. It's only your money that reels them in.
Spoiler alert: women have no personality or be expectation.
wait. I have
Remember when Jess said y'all objectify us? Because most of y'all are nothing without your coochie.
y'all
Respectfully.
motherfuckers.
If you
That's
no 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 no
misogyny.
no no no, it's not here we go.
That's misogyny and
Shout out to the
sexism.
no respectfully.
Okay.
Shout out to the woman of character, the woman that know how to make a man tick other than giving some coochie, the woman that apologize when they do something wrong, the woman that cook for you, clean for you, say I'm proud of you. Thank you very much. You're doing a great job. Thank you for being the father of my kids.
I'm proud of you,
For
Fatty.
those women, we will go around the world and back just to make them happy. For most of y'all bitches, respectfully, y'all are nothing without your titties and your ass. The moment that you lose that shit, it's like talking with the wall. I'd rather see wall dry than talking with people that don't have personalities and look like shit. So yes, we will objectify you if that's the only thing you have to offer. Thank you very much. I rest my.
I have a question.
How long
Wait,
ain't never stop. No.
Can we go to the super chat since the woman like money?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
It's time for some super chats.
And you know, I wanted to say paint dry. It was not wall dry. It's my English. You know,
wait,
it's
I got a
Christmas.
question.
It's Christmas, friends.
They
It is
knew
what
what
it is.
you meant. You,
Think-
stop. They most of them whose first language is English don't even know the words that you're using sometimes. So
I
don't.
know that they are hating. Now it's like the hate is
Man,
here.
I advocate for more women to be gold diggers. I love a gold digging bitch because these motherfuckers are the smartest people out here. They're going to definitely get their bag. They're going to keep that fucking man. And mind you, even if they don't keep the man, take everything in the divorce.
Are you a gold digger?
Hey,
Is
they're
that a
not gonna-
question?
they're not gonna
Yes, for
finish.
you.
Are you saying
Is
you're
that-
not smart?
Yeah, are you a gold digger or are you dumb?
You can be very, very smart, but that's what I'm saying. You're the smartest person in the room.
No. So now we have two things. Either you are a gold digger or you are dumb. Which one are you, Ray?
I've said
I'm
I'm
a
a gold
gold.
digger.
Listen,
so
you can
I'm
be
the
a gold
smartest
digger. You
in
don't
the
have to
room.
be that. I'm a gold digger hoe at the end of the day. Listen, I'm
Oh,
recognized as game.
I know that's right.
Is she on?
I see you.
No,
Own
no,
your
hey,
shit.
hey, Jazz, no push. Look, own it, Jazz.
Hey, Jess was laughing on the bed, Ali. Jess was like, ha ha ha.
Remember this. Remember this. This
She
is one
ain't
thing.
lying about it. That's her choice.
That's
That's
me,
her
though.
life.
Wait, that's
will
me.
push
I don't
their
have.
good.
Who am I to judge?
Exactly.
Women will push their good women.
But
they
y'all
push
judge
their
men all the
righteous.
time.
Thank you.
I'm trying to stay neutral, but like that's crazy. Women judge. Hold on, real
Now,
quick.
wait.
Women judge men 24/7.
Yes.
For their desires, for what they choose.
Okay, I'm not.
You guys literally, a man is not even allowed to have another woman without y'all labeling it as cheating and everything else. So how are we just? Anytime it's a woman, right, saying whatever she's saying, why do we always big up and back it, no matter what it is?
I pick up and back men. Let me respond to this because
obsession with tits.
Yeah, first of all, what she said is it's owning herself. I don't have to date her. I don't have to be in a relationship with her. I don't have to be friends with her. If I feel like her lifestyle is too salacious for me, more power to her. But who am I to judge her, to condemn her?
I agree with you, Jazz.
Wait a minute. Wait. But just like if she's not hurting herself or anybody else around her, like with these men, if they want to have multiple women, my only pushback is if you're dishonest about that. I say if you are a man and you can be honest and you can take care of all the women in your orbit, do your big one. My only judgment on a man is if he got a lie to kick it. That's it.
I agree with you, Jazz. I agree with you. As long as you're upfront about all this stuff, it doesn't really matter. My issue is that Ray was saying earlier that it is wrong for the guy to have it to want to leave the relationship if the woman
I said other people.
gets breast reduction.
You're not going to address how she
and so
conflated that
if
like you did
all
me?
of a sudden, we have a person who is we have a person who's a gold digger, and this is perfectly fine. She can leave if he's doesn't have money anymore. This is cool. But like something that's actually like essential to a relationship, like a sexual attraction, like somebody gets breast reduction and drastically physically changes permanently their body, that for some reason is not okay. But the money thing is,
I never said it was.
wild.
I never said attractive.
You did. I asked you directly.
Hold on, let Ali.
never said attractive.
Hold on, let Ali speak.
You disagreed with her. You said, I agree with you, Jazz. You're not going to address the fact that she conflated her being a gold digging hoe with a man dealing with multiple women that he can take care of. Why didn't you say that's disingenuous? Because you can't compare those two. They're bad comparisons, right?
I never said
you said you was a gold digging hoe, man. You said you gold digging hoe. Hold on.
I never said.
Hold on.
No,
Are you talking Ali? Are you talking to Ray or Tom?
I'm talking to Tom because Tom agreed with Jazz. But when I was speaking about pain, he said I was conflating. So why didn't you? Are those not equal, right? The fact that she's a gold digging hoe, which means she'd be taking advantage of a man. Where Jazz said I'd agree with a man that's with multiple women if he's taking care of them, as long as he's honest, and you agreed with her. But that's a bad conflation, isn't it?
No, it's not. She's saying
so if
that
I'm only using
relationship. I want to respond before you start.
Okay, go ahead.
That she's saying, regardless of what it is you're doing, the relationship is whatever it is the two people agree to it being. So in any odd circumstance, it doesn't matter what the circumstance is, that relationship is what the two people have come to a contract to agree on. That was her point, that they are the same.
And I was talking about pain. You said that it was an equivalent when you said emotional pain and physical pain isn't the same thing, even though emotional pain causes physical pain. What Jazz was saying and make it equivalent to is that Ray was talking about being a gold digging hoe, which is taking advantage of a man, but Jazz is okay with it as long as they agree. But what Jazz was saying, she would support a man who deals with multiple women that he's taking care of, and she's fine with that as long as they tell the truth. It would have to be something that she agrees to, where a man is violating or being deceitful to a woman and taking advantage of her, that she should agree to. That would have been equivalent. But you didn't address that part. That's all. But you addressed my part. That's all I'm saying.
So
why would it be this
Hello, everyone. It's time for some super chats.
I gave you the opportunity to deny your God, and you didn't. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to.
He addressed me though. He addressed me.
Yeah, but I didn't address the super chats. I want to address the super chats. Yes. So Im. Thank you very much for the $5 cash app. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you very much. Salute to you, Misty Bluey. The $50. She said, Merry Christmas.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you very much, Missy, for always supporting the Untouchable Empire. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And my boy Carl Anderson, too, with $50 via PayPal. Shout out to Carl Anderson. Friends, if you want to buy a range on my side, it's $50. Thank you very much to the 500 people watching the show on all platforms. Please make sure to support all the content creators that are right now on the stream. And before I read the super chats, like their video. The likes are for free and are so low. Jesus Christ, let's get 200 likes in all the platforms, please. Like
And
the
here we
video.
observe the modern caveman. Lost in thought, his eyes fixate on a strange glowing box of light. He pokes, he prods, desperate to understand the power before him. Then, he sees it, the sacred symbol, the like button. But alas, this primitive soul does not yet grasp its true meaning. If only he knew it meant what one simple tap could do.
Thank you very
That's
much.
my favorite. That's my favorite one now. I like that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to read the super chats real quick. If you want to help us reach our goals, Ali needs some members. Please become a member and eat the Cash App. My Cash App or Ali Cash App. Make sure you support the Untouchable Empire. We are back on business.
Baby, if you're feeling a fatty, hit that like, smash subscribe, and bless the Cash App at $Team Fatty8. Like the video, hit subscribe, and show love to Ali at $Ilkan.
We need $95. If you already got your Christmas bonus, spend it on me. I'm a gold digger, just like our
As
new
you
guest,
should.
Miss Ray. She
As you
comes from the
should.
dark side. Yes. Shout out to Jason Reeves for sending $99. It was not to me, but I'm happy for the person who got it. And he's the red one with no text, meaning that's the Christmas super chat. Shout out to you, Jason. We appreciate you. We have Mr. Frederick. He became a member of Smell the Roses. Thank you very much. We have the lovely Doris, the Untouchable Empire matriarch, with one membership.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
Shout out to Doris, the lovely red lipstick vibe in the building with
The
another
Untouchable
membership.
Empire, baby.
My boy Player won the best editor in the game. Go ahead and commission some shits. Don't steal this motherfucker from me. I beg you, don't do it. I can afford a bidding war, but he is the best. Shout out to Mr. Player One. Thank you very much for the 5 Untouchable memberships.
I believe that there's multiple so-called black leaders who believe that they are untouchable.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
We have Doris sending one membership to
The
Ali.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
Thank you very much. And with $10, Texas Bully Mom with a $10. Thank you so much for the $10. All I appreciate you. And she says, stoked for a switch upstream. Ladies first, of course. Thank you so much for the $10 that you send. I don't know where, but you send them. So I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We're going to speed up the pace a little bit, friends. So not a lot of emojis and all that. You guys understand what's going on. We have to go back to the show. But once again, thank you very much, Bully Mom. We truly appreciate you. We have Classy in the building. Classy Young Man says, biology, I would miss them. However, I understand, especially if you having strains on your back could affect your vertebrae and posture down the line.
$10? Cute. Coal for you, champ. Maybe next year.
Yeah,
He's a doctor, y'all. He's a doctor, so.
Hey, doctor, stop being a traitor. Cool, Kev, $2. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button, friends. The lovely Missy, the sponsor of the show, with $5.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
She gifted the membership. Thank you very much, Missy. Once again, Merry Christmas. We have Wanda. She can't stop. She won't stop. She said support. Hit the like button, share, hit the Cash App, and the super chat, guys. Thank you, Wanda. I hope you're doing good. Then she sends a membership.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
Shout out to Wanda. She's rocking with us. We appreciate you. She says support. And then she comes back to the other side and says support again. She doubled down on us. My boy Robert Platinum, he became a
The
YouTube member.
untouchable empire, baby.
Thank you very much for becoming untouchable. The sponsor of the show, Carl Anderson, with $55. He says, ladies first, ladies second, ladies third. The idea that man rule is just a comforting lie we tell ourselves. I actually agree. Thank you very much, Carl. I appreciate you. Classy young man, the traitor that is a doctor, says, the male side of me is agreeing 100% with you guys, but yet I work in surgery. The ladies edge the man on this topic. Of course, because you make money out of them taking their titties off. You bastard. You are a greedy man. You doctor. You make money out of these. Of course you want them to go take that shit. I see you, sir. This is an investment, ladies, for y'all to go to his clinic and it gets you 10, it gives you 10 and it gets 100,000. I see you, sir. You can trick me. I went to the same school as you, doctor. Texas bully mom. She says, here we go again, whipping out the titty. Appreciate you. The Genie CEO saying, Wakanda forever. No, we don't have that anymore, sir. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. The Genius CEO saying, Ali, drop the beat. Fatty, send the link. I will send you the link. I will send the link in like 30 minutes to 1 hour. Thank you very much, sir. And the Genius CEO, we gifted another membership.
The untouchable empire,
to
baby.
the lovely Smell the Roses ladies. Bring a LA Lakers jersey. You are going to get more support, I guarantee you. TM Panics, $5. I was once working on a roof. A co-worker of mine moved the ladder. Then I was about to climb down and compress 3 vertebrae in the back. Life is pain. See, this man. Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you. Jason, does him weighing 300 pounds mess up her jeans? There was a shot. You can't talk to me like that, sir. That brings me emotional pain. Texas bully mom, Fatty talking like he had a mad game while he had Sarah and them looking like a couple on the screen behind him. No, Sarah is next to Donald Trump. And you know he likes them small, so be careful, Sarah. Oh, that was a joke. TM Panics with the membership.
The untouchable empire, baby.
Thank you very much. We have informed one with a membership. Thank you very much, sir.
The
We appreciate
untouchable
you.
empire, baby.
We have 10 more to go and ready to go, friends. The traitor doctor is in the building. Classy young man. He says, great topic, everyone. Points were evenly solid. I work in the operation room and I profit from this shit. So please keep sending them my way. I have to give the edge to Sarah. She was 100% on the.
Oh man! Hey!
The only doctor I respect is Dr. Dre. Combo guard in the building. It says back exercise is natural, fixed right, compromise. My nigga. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you for the support. We have TLG saying, Roses, you got to put a Charges shirt on instead of the Lakers. If you see TLG on my chat, time him out. I made a fact, I found him. He's on Ali's side. Ali, I'm sorry, man. We have to make sacrifice.
Oh.
Time out for one. Yeah, no. We have to, he knows the
Yeah, no,
rules.
these are different sports, right? Those are.
She said, "Is like, is she going
Same
to put
city.
the?" Was I talking to you, Tom? Exactly. Be careful, Tom. I'm on
LA
to you.
Chargers, LA Lakers.
Fuck the Chargers. Fuck the Dodgers. Fuck whatever. Lakers is the brand. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Remy
The
Knight,
untouchable empire, baby.
member for 26 months, and he gives this 5 untouchable memberships. Shout out to you, Ray. I appreciate it.
The untouchable empire, baby.
Thank you very much. We have 5 to go. Alexander Ring says, Ilkan, are you telling me you can't get over the pain of being left by a woman, but she should get over the pain she's going to have the rest of her life, that progress that she gets older? You are a idiot.
Brother.
Man lives matter.
They coming for you. Look at Alexandria is back again with some smoke. Also, you idiot. How bad of a partner are you that when the woman feels a little bit better about herself, she leaves you? Maybe this is a reflection of you and your projection of your own insecurities. Damn. Ooh, he coming for you, Ali. Ali is another one, Ali. But that's for me now. And like that, Alexander, I am ready for you, sir. You better watch it. Because Ali is a good guy, but I will definitely retaliate if you're mean to me. Maybe I was talking to Fatty earlier. I can't tell. But really, emotional pain can be dealt with physical pain. That is debilitating affects every aspect of your life, especially your back. Hey, sir, I choose you because I thought you were not a quitter. If you are a quitter and you're going to get those titties removed, I'm sorry. You are not the person I chose. Stop being a quitter and walk that shit off. Man up. Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate you, Alexander. Thank you for the support. We have Robert Platinum saying RPs, roast beef repair, healing woman since 2000. Thank you. We have classy young man again. He comes back, investing on his clinic. Go to his clinic, ladies. He got you. Miss Rose demolished this topic. Next topic, she won. Thank you very much. We have Mr. Lou, the duo, say, so a man can be attracted to the woman and the big boobs. Then why do women leave the man when their dick stop working correctly? The man is still there, right? The pleasure is the plug. Thank you very much, sir. These women have no empathy towards us. King Barracuda, $5, especially Jess. Woman begging online for male attention. Man building, female loneliness epidemic, way more prevalent and documented daily. Thank you very much, King Barracuda. We have Robert Platinum saying Ray is milk tested. And then we have Jason Reeves. He says, things you never have to worry about being rich or an attractive woman asking you out. No, things you never have to worry about being rich or an attractive woman asking you out. I read it right. Thank you very much. King Barracuda says, can't lose that Butte praise Moses. Oh, Lord. Thank you very much. We have Tootie Bug in the building, and she gives you the membership for the Raging Tomato. Friends, go support Raging Tomato. She's live. Send her another red one. Send her some memberships. Let's go.
The untouchable empire, baby.
Appreciate you, Sarah, for being here. We have no fucking way. He's saying when women go off birth control, they wanna mega man. We're going to talk about that very soon. And finally, Tilgy, laughing my ass off. Timeout on both channels. Chargers, baby. Mods, make sure that you put this man where he belongs. Okay, we don't fuck with these shenanigans over here. Okay, so once again, thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. Merry Christmas. We're still going to have shows during the week. Absolutely, tomorrow and the next day, and we have a 12-hour marathon on the 25th. Ali's going to be live too, so stay focused. After the show, we're going to Nino Nation. Woo! It's time to go back.
It's time to do.
Let me put the terrorist right over here again. Go ahead, Melanin. You got it.
Are we not main event yet?
Yes, we like anyone wants to say. Don't get into a fighting thing, but can y'all just like if you have anything to say about removing titties and disobeying your man, say it now or just be quiet. Then we go to the main event. Anyone who say anything?
Okay. Wait, did you say being obeying like submissive?
Yes, obeying to your man. Absolutely. That's
Absolutely
what I
not. I like one of my males to be very loyal and submissive. I don't like them to talk back. Actually, they talk too damn much, and honestly, I don't like them to talk about their emotions either. Honestly, they talk too fucking much. And honest, if you want to talk about your emotions, get a fucking diary. That isn't my problem.
said. Okay, so you are actually perfect for me. Because I will pump you and I will dump you immediately. Like you are actually perfect. Like hey, you know what's funny, right?
Honestly, I really think she would be your type. To actually fall
y'all
for.
really think that you using me and you saying you have nothing to offer and blah 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 blah. awesome. Netflix and chill, 3 a.m. in the morning.
Okay,
I'm not
everything
even
else I
going to
keep.
go to get you. I'll send you a Uber. Like,
I love
the,
I
I,
love the
I
hyper masculine, overconfident males because I can break them down slowly,
no,
psychologically.
hey,
Just feel
Ray,
good.
Ray, perfect. We are a perfect match. I know. I want to see your location, and I'll make sure you are going to break me with your mean words and words of
Absolutely.
affirmation. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, Miss Mel, can we go to the main event, please?
Yes, we can.
Uh, Yes, you can pick any of the questions. You don't have to start one by one. But basically, we are doing this show because there was like a dating type of situation where men were on the stage and women were kind of speed dating, and the woman started to ask all the participants, "Who did you vote on the last election?" And it looked like the men that voted for Donald Trump were being lambasted by the female community, and they were kind of afraid of saying that they voted for Trump. They will be like exiting to say, what does that matter, and all that. So this is why we're doing a show. It's not particularly Trump supporters per se, but y'all kind of get the gist. Would you be okay by dating somebody that doesn't match you politically? So Mel, any question that you pick that you want to ask first?
Yeah. So, can a relationship truly work if partners vote differently, or does it always have to be the same eventually? And Sarah could go first.
Say that one more time.
So, can relationships truly work if partners vote differently, or does it always need to be the same eventually?
Yeah, I don't think you're on the same principles and like value system if you're both voting for completely different parties. I think maybe if one of you is sitting in the independent center side of things, it might be workable. But if you have one right winger and one left winger get married, you're just asking for problems because you don't. One of the main things about being in a relationship is that your values, principles, and morals are on the same baseline because everything going up from there is going to depend on what's standing at your baseline. And I think that you're going to get into a big mess if you're not on the same pace.
Okay. Smell the roses.
Is so I don't agree with that. I don't agree
Okay.
with that at all. Like you can like two different parties and share the same morals. So like
Can I play a video for you, Roses, before you go?
You sure?
Are you sure I can?
Yes.
Okay. She consented, friends.
Somebody lies. Now, somebody, I don't know who, but I'm telling you, somebody's lying.
Can you expand on that, Roses?
Yes, like you know, my husband takes me to a restaurant. It could be a seafood restaurant, right? Maybe I don't like seafood, so I'll get the Caesar salad. I can still go to the restaurant. I just don't have to eat the seafood. Or we can be married for 20 years and, his favorite color could be blue and mine could be black. That doesn't mean that we can't find cohesive colors to wear on our family photo. Like, I think just because he voted Trump and I voted for Elizabeth Warren, that doesn't change anything in our house. That doesn't change his morality towards our son. That doesn't change him going to get gas in my car. That doesn't make him a dog beater. Like, it doesn't do anything. We just have two different viewpoints when it comes to politics, and that's fine. He doesn't have to vote my way, and I don't have to vote his way. We're both two individual people. I'm going to go into my casket or my urn on my own, just like he will.
So does anybody have a rebuttal for
Yes.
what she's saying? Go ahead, Sarah.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
If one of you believes in abortion, which would be a left winger concept, and the other one of you does not believe that abortion is solid, right? And you get pregnant and you say, you know what? I just didn't want to have any more kids after this. I think I would like to go get an abortion. because you believe you're the left-wing feminist kind of side of things. And your husband says, no, I am pro-life. We don't do that. Don't get an abortion. That's our baby. We will have a baby. You don't find that to be a very big moral compass dispute?
Well, if that was me and my husband, I would have the baby. And if
I didn't ask you if you,
okay,
I'm giving you a
but even if
hypothetical. Pretend you are a left-wing
right,
feminist.
okay, I'm pretending that I'm a left-wing feminist. I
Mhm.
have the option to give my baby up for adoption.
That's not what I
Have
said.
to. I don't have to
Please
murder.
play with the hypothetical.
I'm
The
not getting an
hypothetical.
abortion. The hypothetical is I would never get an abortion.
I'm not talking about you. I gave you the hypothetical. You are a left-wing feminist, and you believe that abortion is okay. You, being the left-wing feminist, get pregnant, and you say,
By
you
my
know what?
By my husband.
But you are a left-wing feminist.
Right.
Okay,
So
play with the hypothetical.
if my husband isn't on board with my abortion, I'm not getting it.
You are a left-wing feminist. My body, my choice. Your
Nothing-
husband wouldn't have. If you are a left-wing feminist, you would not believe that your husband has
My
a choice or say in the matter.
I want to be single and divorced.
Okay.
Because that's the hill that you guys choose to die on.
It's not
I'm
my
not a
hill.
left-wing
Please
feminist.
engage. I'm giving you a hypothetical. You're taking it as if I'm directly attacking you personally. I want you to pretend you are a left-wing feminist and you believe in abortion. I'm giving you the scenario. You do not want to have this baby. Okay? And you say
I would give it up for adoption.
no, you're left-wing feminist.
You think that's what a left-wing feminist would do?
Thank you, Tom.
Smell the
It's
roses? Is that what you think a left-wing feminist would do?
Colloquially, we understand a left-wing feminist would believe in abortion. They take pride in that, right? You're 2 months along, you just pissed on a stick, it's turned out positive, and you turn to your husband and say, oh no, I'm pregnant. But you know what? I didn't want to. We have 4 kids already. I don't want a baby
Know
anymore.
why you're trying to control a hypothetical?
Because it's a hypothetical.
Answer your question. You just don't like the answer.
I said the answer over and over and over again. In life, we have options. I can have the AB or I can go give the adoption. Why does it have to be that I go for my baby?
Well, let's play with both of them then. Okay, but your husband doesn't want you to have an abortion. He also doesn't want to give that child up for adoption. He says, no, that's our baby, babe. You're keeping that baby. And you say, no, I don't want any more kids.
I'm not a woman like that. So I guess
I know you aren't. I'm not saying that you are, ma'am. It's a hypothetical. I'm asking you to put yourself in those shoes. See, you're even having the argument with a left-wing feminist concept, which shows a left-winger and a right-winger cannot get along. This is why you wouldn't even be able to be married to, if assuming you were a left-wing feminist, you wouldn't even be able to be married to one because we can't even get through the conversation without you taking insult to the idea that I'm saying pretend you're a left-wing feminist.
My husband
We answered your question. You just don't like the
Ma'am,
answer.
ma'am, it's not personal. It's not
Stay out of it.
Oh my God, we got to understand a hypothetical. It's not a personal attack. I'm not saying you are a left-wing feminist, and I'm not trying to insult your marriage, ma'am. What I'm saying is you're going to pretend you're a left-wing feminist. Tom, what do left-wing feminists believe?
Let Tom answer. He's the better left-wing feminist.
When it comes to abortion and having babies, what do left-wing feminists believe?
So to be clear, I am pro-life. I don't believe in abortion. I think it's
okay. So I think
no. Hold on.
I think you're a small time pro-choice.
No, stop. It doesn't matter because that is the whole point. Is if I'm pro-life and I'm not a left-wing feminist, okay, well that's a hypothetical. If I wasn't, then it would be an example, right? So it's a hypothetical. The answer is that if I say it's my body, my choice, and I don't want the baby, I'm getting an abortion. That's my right, my body. I get to do what I want with my body, blah, 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 right? That's what a left-wing feminist would say.
Thank you. So I put it back to you, Smell the Roses, as that is the hypothetical. You are a left-wing feminist. Again, it's not, I don't believe you are by any means, but you're going to put yourself in those shoes. You are a left-wing feminist. Your husband is right-wing conservative. He believes in pro-life. He would never have abortion talks of any sort, but you're completely feminist, my body, my choice, and you say, no, I'm having an abortion. And he says, no, you're not. That's our baby. Now, how would that work in a relationship if you have two completely different standing moral grounds in something as major as abortion? And you could apply that across the board. Illegal immigration, you could apply it to whether women should work or not. You could add it to all of the feminist talking points. Private school versus public school, how you raise your children, what you believe with your children's religions, and so on, and like stuff that's in school, stuff that's out of school, sex ed, so on and so forth. It goes beyond and beyond and beyond. The morals and principles do not stand on the same baseline. Therefore, left and right just couldn't get along. It won't work.
Rosa, do you have a rebuttal or no? No? Okay. So Jazz and Ray, we have a question up for you two as well. Can a relationship truly work if partners vote differently, or does it always need to eventually be the same vote? Jazz, you can go first.
I don't really know the real answer to that. I will say that I'm sure that it can work, and it has worked, but I'm also aware that it doesn't work. I have actually seen, couples break up because their political beliefs were not aligned. I mean, we saw the energy from this last election. People were disowning family members because of differences in political views, because a lot of people tie their politics to their morals, to their beliefs, to what they stand on. So they want to give their vote to somebody that aligns with those beliefs. If you're two people in a household, unless you both can keep it separate, unless you both can keep it separate, like literally out of your relationship, you might work hard at that, but it's possible. For me, based on everything that Sarah said, that would be important for me. So we would have to align. It wouldn't work for me.
Would you date a Trump supporter?
No.
Damn. What about you, Sarah? Would you date a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I'd never date a lefty.
Damn. What about you?
Sorry, Tom. Sorry, Tom.
Isn't she a Trump supporter? What do you mean? Would you date a Trump supporter?
What about you, Ray?
I have, honestly. But that's what I'm saying. You could agree to disagree on many different topics. Just because you're personally pro-life doesn't mean you can't be pro-choice for other people. It's just too black and white. She answered your question, you just didn't like the answer. Because you're trying to make it fit your own narrative, and that's fine. But just be honest about it. If you wanted her to answer a specific type of way, don't ask it like 30 other times. She just didn't want to answer.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to
She's talking to Sarah.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Sarah. I'm kidding.
Oh, damn. You were wait.
It wasn't an answer.
She actually didn't answer the question.
But that's to your standard. If she felt like she answered it, who cares? Move on.
Okay.
This is only women logic, though, because
do you like blue or green better?
What do you mean I didn't answer the
say
That
question?
isn't, wait a second. That
Hold
isn't-
on.
I just said you
Hold
can
on.
vote.
Wait a minute, because Tom is talking. Go, Tom.
If I say, do you like blue or green better? And you say yellow, did you answer the question, or did you just not answer it the way that I like?
But there's more nuance to it. If you're personally pro-life, you can still be pro-choice for other people. It is not just a black
Can you
and white
answer
issue.
what he just asked, though?
I just answered his
doing it
question, but
again.
you see what I mean? I answered it.
Yeah,
and
but
he
you're
doesn't like
doing it again. He
I'm
wants
not
to
doing
know.
it again. That's his answer.
If I may.
Go ahead.
She I think and I do apologize to Roses. I don't know if she's I think Tom and I come from a different world of the debate space where when we say hypothetical, like people usually are able to put themselves in those shoes, right? She wasn't answering the question. She kept saying, well, I'm not, and I would do this and I would do that. But when I say left-wing feminist, that says you have to understand the narrative that comes with a left-wing feminist who would say X, Y, and Z, right? But she kept putting it back in, well, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that, as if because she's not left-wing. I know she's not left-wing. It's very obvious she's not left-wing. I know that. So she was taking it as like, oh my God, this is an attack. I wouldn't do those things to begin with.
But if
So
you're
getting her
literally
to
badgering
understand,
her-
getting her to understand,
Let her land.
getting her to understand what a hypothetical is very vital to being able to answer that question.
But that's what I'm saying. You can still be personally pro-choice or pro-life and still
No, you
advocate
can't.
for others. Yes,
No, you
you
can't.
can.
No,
Yes,
you
you
can't.
can.
No, you
So
can't.
in your opinion,
No,
in your
one
opinion, but
second.
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't differentiate.
One second, please. Just to make sure. So you are telling me that I can be pro-choice to myself and say I can take babies out left and right because my body, my choice, but can be against other women doing the same thing as
But
me?
that's what
That's
the
what
whole
you're saying?
concept of personally
No,
pro-life
no,
is.
right. We remember when we said let's engage into it to talk with each other, right? You are telling me that if a woman says, I believe in my body, my choice, and then Sarah says, oh, my body, my choice, I'm going to take my baby. No, lady, you have to keep yours.
That's an
Right.
oversimplification fallacy.
You think that, like, do you think people should take you seriously if you have rules for me but not for thee?
If you Google
That's not
it,
what
this
she
is
was
what we
saying.
call an oversimplification fallacy. You're literally making it a minute detail,
No, that's what
and
you
you're breaking
said.
it down to its most simplistic
No,
values
no,
instead
no,
of
no. She was saying the
actively being able
opposite.
to engage with the nuance. That's literally the
She was saying
definition.
she was saying the opposite. She was saying
He
that
was
other
trying to give you
people
a
can have an
you wanted her to
abortion, but
answer a
she
stereotypical
personally would
answer.
choose not to.
But you wanted her to answer a stereotypical answer that she would have no way to understand. Why are you badgering? That's literally in legal terms badgering. You don't continually ask the same question.
Yeah, so this is
So it was built
this
into
is
the
the part when
hypothetical
we
that she would
isn't
judge want
this
to
is the
have the
part where we are
abortion.
not on TikTok and
But
that
your
shit doesn't work.
hypothetical is not the same
This
as
is the
hers.
part where
Answer.
we are not on TikTok and that bullshit don't work. Because you can mute us, you can just keep it, you can just go to the next mean girl and she has to say what she has to say. On YouTube, we stay where I want you to motherfucking stay. If I tell to stay over here, we're going to park this shit for 3 hours if it's possible. If you are a person that do rules for thee but not for me, you are hypocritical and you shouldn't have an
No,
opinion
it's the
about
opposite,
nothing.
Fatty.
No, Tom, respectfully.
Let him
Tom,
land, Tom,
Tom,
please.
No, respectfully, it's the
Tom, I
opposite.
know,
No,
Tom,
he's
I
not
know,
done.
Tom, I know. I know she said the
he's-
opposite, but she literally said, I can have a personal opinion and I can have a different opinion for the general populace, which means I flip it. Since she's saying that, I can have a personal opinion, so I can have a different opinion for the populace. I'm telling her that if we flip it to, because she has a personal opinion and she would be pro-choice for her and it will be pro-life for other people, that will be extremely disingenuous because it's like the guy that he says, I'm against gay people, but I'm sucking dick on the back. I'm against abortion, but every time my daughter gets pregnant, I'll take her to the clinic so she can actually go ahead and take the kid. This is what I'm saying. You have to be consistent with your opinion because once again,
Okay.
just be 1 second. Just because I respect your right to have an opinion doesn't mean that I agree with it or I condone it or I'm going to say you go ahead and you can have it. No, you have to be consistent.
Here's a
You
nuance to the
literally
answer,
okay. You
though. If
literally
you're
just did
personally
exactly. You literally
No, I-
just did it. Just
no, I
now.
didn't.
You literally
No,
just
I-
did. Yes,
no,
you
I-
did.
no, I didn't.
So, okay, so what she was saying was the opposite, where she's saying I believe that somebody else has the right to have an abortion. I will vote to where they have the legal freedom to have an abortion. But just because I believe they have the right to have an abortion doesn't mean that I'm going to have an abortion.
That's
I
still
choose
pro-choice, though.
not to have an
And-
abortion.
I
That
know.
is not a
Pro-choice.
personal contradiction. Whereas you just said,
It
you
is.
just
I didn't
said,
focus on
you
this.
believe. Hold on,
It
hold on,
is,
hold on.
Tom, and here's why. Because if you're still saying you will actively vote to allow another woman to have that choice, then you are pro-choice.
Yes.
Your
No, that's not.
narrative,
What,
though.
I
That's
know.
what
I know. I
saying.
know. I
That's
know.
her
That's not what I
answer.
was talking about. Ray was saying, like that you can think like that's okay to be legal, but that you personally wouldn't make that choice. Just as Fatty just said, you can have an opinion. It doesn't mean that I'm going to agree with it. I think you have a right to have an opinion. Doesn't mean that that's my opinion. It's the same exact thing as I think you have a right to have an abortion. Doesn't mean that I'm going to have an abortion. It's the same thing.
Okay, no, totally fine. So let's do this. Let's do this. Hey Ray, you are pro-life, right?
Wait,
Is
you're
it-
asking me?
Yes.
No.
You are pro-choice,
Yes.
but you respect other people be pro-life.
I respect their ability to have autonomy on their own thoughts.
You are
You can have
pro-choice.
agency.
So
on
you
their
are
own thoughts. I
pro-choice.
never said. But this is what the fucking.
No. Tom, didn't she change it?
Wait. Did I
No.
not just give an
Didn't she
example? I
change
was
it?
talking about her. I wasn't
No.
talking about
Okay,
me.
I'm talking with Tom now. Tom, didn't she change it right now? She went from.
I don't think so. I think so. Pro-choice means that you have the right to choose either one. Choose not
Yes.
to have an abortion or to have an abortion. That is pro-choice.
So she changed it, right?
I
But
didn't
she
change it. I was
and
saying
that
what
just
her example would
means
be in that situation. I was giving a
Right.
nuance. I was giving a hypothetical. I was literally just talking about hypotheticals. It
But
had
a-
nothing to do with me.
but a
Jeez.
right-wing conservative man in that position who was married to a left-wing feminist would not agree with that at all. They would say, no, there is no choice to begin with. We are having the baby. Whereas a left-wing feminist would say, it's my body, it's my choice, I can do what I want. So that they would not be able to stay married or be in a happy, healthy of any sort, or unless they got some weird shit going on where they like arguing all day. The morality baseline is not the same. Your principles, your values, all of those things do not line up by any certainty.
You're gonna agree to disagree on certain portions of it. That's what I'm saying. You're only
Okay,
going
let
to
me
one
put it.
specific. Wait a
Let
second.
me.
You're only going to one specific subject or talking point. There's a whole gaggle of them. You could still be financially Republican. You could still be or financially conservative. I mean, you could be financially liberal. You could be human rights liberal. There's a whole lot of nuance to it. That's why I say it's an oversimplification fallacy because there's nuance.
But it gets worse. Go ahead, Sarah.
But
Go ahead,
you
Patty.
saying that I have a specific
No,
point,
no,
and that's not
I'm
living to
saying
it is
no,
ridiculous.
but there's the point.
Well,
I say it gets worse because people like y'all don't like. I'm a lefty, right? I believe that women should vote. I believe that women should be astronauts if they have the ability to. I believe that women should have abortions if they feel like it. I am an anomaly on this space. Most men don't agree with me. So when I'm preaching these things, and then I flip it and says, "Oh no, this is my opinion," I will say respectfully, judging. Yeah, I believe that judging a woman for aborting a kid is wrong. He's wrong. I have a moral stand on it. I think he's wrong. Right? I think it's wrong for you to judge a woman that has the kid. She's 7 weeks pregnant, and she does something. I think it's wrong. I am on that side. Y'all are being wishy-washy, and y'all are saying. And
Hey,
y'all,
listen, didn't you just shoot me out for the same
let me ask you then. Any of the sides is wrong, Ray? Is any of the sides wrong? The pro-life and the pro-choice, if you have to stick your flag in one side, is any of those sides wrong?
What if that's what I'm saying? It is not that there's gray in that area. There's gray in that region. That's why people have talking points. If you knew if you knew what kind of answer that you wanted from her, then just don't ask the question because it's rhetorical.
But can you just answer his yes or no though?
Yes,
I don't have. That's what I'm saying. There's room for gray. I don't have to answer the way you want.
Yeah,
me
but
to answer.
but what I'm saying up here, for the sake of the conversation, the audience, he's asking you a yes or no question. Why is it so difficult for somebody to just answer a yes or no question?
Because there's no yes or no. That's literally pigeonholing. That's what we call pigeonholing. This is bad debate.
Patty just asked is yes or no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Doing women logic right now.
It's fine because hey, once again, let me just say this, right? And this is why maybe the people that want to take y'all vote are right. Y'all are like y'all can't stand on shit. Like U.S. command is invading Iraq. Wrong. Yes, he's right. Yes, he's wrong. Is baby deletions right or wrong? Is right or wrong? And then you talk with a woman. It depends if she's tall and I know everything has nuance. A cow is sacred in India, but in Portugal it's called McDonald's. I know. I understand. There's always nuance. Yes, a pig in Dubai is called. We don't touch it because they're dirty. In Portugal, it's called the food of gods, bacon. I get it. There's nuance about it. But I'm asking about our beliefs, not my beliefs, your beliefs, their beliefs. I'm talking about you, Ray. Pro-life, pro-choice, deleting a kid during those months that like the beginning of the pregnancy, or keeping the baby no matter what. Which one do you think, if you was enforced, which one do you think is right and which one do you think is wrong? If you was enforced, if woman had to do it.
I already answered that question. You asked me if I was pro-choice earlier, and then you tried to call me a hypocrite. Wait a second. No, it's funny.
No, I didn't ask what she was.
Yes, you did.
But that's
yes, you did.
And that's the problem, that you are not listening.
No, you asked that.
No. Hey, friends. Let me translate for y'all. Right? Fatty, what is your team? I'm the Lakers. Is the Lakers the best team in the NBA? Absolutely not. See how I can say I rep the Lakers. This is my team, but the best team is not my team. I can say that. I didn't ask what is her team and what she believes. I asked who is wrong. On their moral point of view, Tommy, she doesn't need a translator. on the moral
I
point
have
of
a
view.
I'm not
question.
translating for her.
One
I'm
second. On the
translating for
moral
you.
point of view
Ahead
of
of it,
right.
please.
You know what? We're going to move on. Who wants to pick the microphone and then me and Ray?
It's going to be Jazz and Bew. Okay. And so, Jazz, can a relationship truly work if partners vote differently, or does it need to be the same?
Oh no. Yeah,
You
no,
already said it, huh?
I answered already.
Okay, I apologize. Bew, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I think for sure, like partners of different political parties can still be in a healthy, meaningful relationship as long as they can kind of like agree to disagree. And it also depends on which core subjects of their party that they identify with, right? So since we were already talking about it, abortion, right? So if a woman is like pro life, the husband is like, pro-choice, whatever, vice versa. As long as each other can kind of like have common ground and respect for each other, it's no problem, right? It only becomes like problematic when you're like black and white, yes or no, like absolutely not, I don't want to have this baby, yes, I want to have this baby. You get what I'm saying? Like, you guys have to be able to kind of like work with each other and agree on what's best for your relationship. Not everything is just like monolithic. There's some conservatives who will bend on certain options, right? And there's some Democrats who will bend on certain options. So when you're looking at your actual person, just because they're a Democrat or just because they're conservative, it doesn't like automatically like weed them out. Because some people can be like a conservative, but they're conservative because of financial reasons. And some people can be Democrat, but they're Democrat because of.
Hey, Bill, are you conservative?
Reasons.
Are you conservative?
Who, me? I'm
Yes.
independent. I'm independent.
Would you lean more towards the liberal side or the conservative side?
I would rather shoot my foot off than go either way.
Did you vote for Kamala or Trump?
I didn't vote at all.
But so you are apolitical.
I guess so. Yeah.
So if a conservative man comes to you and says, "I believe that women should be submissive and there should be I have the final word," and all those things that come with that, would you be okay with that?
I will ask him what makes him think that.
Here we go.
That's a yes or no question.
Here we go with the bullshit. Here we go with the bullshit.
Can I finish my statement?
Absolutely.
I would ask him what makes
Absolutely.
that like a good option for me? Like, what's the benefit in that for me? Right?
Wait, one
Because
second.
if you're a traditional conservative man, right? Typically, you align with the Christian perspective, right? So I want you to submit. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna make all the bacon. I'm gonna bring home all the bacon, baby. You fry it, right? Right?
Are you Christian?
I am Christian.
So why do I have to explain you? You don't have the Bible, you don't know how to read? And by the way, my tone is not that I'm mad at you. This is stupid. If you have a manual of instructions, which is the Bible, and I have a manual of instructions, which is the Bible, why do I have to convince you for you to be submissive? Don't you know before you meet me? We are fucking having kids, moving on. So I can do like
submit to the man. It says the Bible literally says that the man is supposed to what? And the woman's supposed to what?
The Bible
it's not just a woman supposed to submit to a man.
Do you, Ali? Just give me just one last time, Ali.
I'm giving it right back to you. She says she's a Christian, but the Bible literally says that a woman's still supposed to submit to the man, even if he doesn't follow the word. You're still supposed to submit to him in hopes that you can convert him to the word. So it doesn't matter if he's even following the word. And I know you're shaking me. I don't even. No, I'm gonna tell you what else before. Well, Fat, I'm gonna give it right back to you. I don't want to take it with you because I'm about to go in about how everybody are flip floppers and lies. But go ahead, Fatty.
Early.
No, I'm just going to view. Is the Bible the end all be all for a Christian?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
If you are believing the word, yes.
So
yes.
Does a Christian has to obey by the rules
of the Bible?
Yes.
I would say yes, absolutely.
Are you saving yourself for marriage?
I'm already married. What's next?
Did you save yourself for marriage?
Did I save myself for marriage in a
Yeah, look at the camera. Look at the camera when you say that. don't look down. Don't look to the side. Look at me. Look at me. I'm here.
I'm here.
Did you save yourself for marriage?
No.
Did somebody had to explain you and convince you to go ahead and give up some box? No, right? You decided to do it. Nobody went to come, hey man, I know we are Christians, but let's go ahead and lay down. You did it by yourself. And this is what, like I said, is the wishy-washiness. Like, this is the fourth show that we have religious women that come on the
we're
panel.
also not talking about like Muslim, right? Where it's like strict. In the
View.
Christian faith, like we know what Christ wants us to do, but we also have this thing called free will because God loves us, and He's not saying, "Hey, you need to do this or whatever," right? God says that, like, if you don't want to do what I want to do,
don't do that.
You know, you can be condemned to eternal damnation.
No, don't
That's
do that.
your choice. If you want to
Don't do
follow my will and you want to be, you know, following to what I want you to do, then that's fine as well.
Hey,
Exactly. What is a parable?
let me just say,
guess what? He doesn't condemn you if you make a mistake. If you're trying to gauge the choices of like someone who's like 18 or someone who's like, you know, 16 in high school and making certain decisions, okay, whatever. So should a child who was 16 years old be
okay? So that's the
no,
point.
yeah, but let me just say this, and then let me just say this, and let me just say this, and then y'all got it right. A Christian has to be conservative. The rules are very concrete. They span 2,000 years. There's nothing progressive about the Bible. Nothing changed on the last 2,000 years.
Okay, but guess what?
I didn't interrupt you.
Let him finish.
I didn't interrupt you. And this is what I'm talking about y'all having no standards. Women believe in nothing. How can you be a Christian and not be conservative? How can you be a Christian and not be traditional? How can you be a Christian and not submit to your man? How can you be a Christian and not be a man's rib? Like, all of those things are based on Christianity. So why the hell do I have to convince you? It sounds like you are a Christian, wishy-washy Christian. If he benefits me and if he's about me and he makes good for me, oh, you provide and protect. I want a God-fearing man, all that shit. But as soon as I come to you and I say, hey, baby, I'm traditional and conservative and you should do this and this and this, convince me. I don't have to convince you. I will open the Bible on versicle 7. You're going to read that shit. You're going to put it on ChatGPT so we can translate it for you, and we are going to move along. If I have to convince you about shit that you already should know, you are not Christian. You are Christian you are Christian by convenience, because you know what these gold digging hoes are doing on Instagram. As soon as they turn 30, I want a God-fearing man. You didn't want a God-fearing man at 19. You didn't a God-fearing man at 21. Now that you want to retire, and the Bible said the man should protect and provide, all of a sudden you want a God-fearing man because you know that man, if he's religious, is going to try to provide fully something that you like. So once again, I have no problem with people being conservative, religious, atheist, whatever. When you label yourself something, pick a side and stay over there. Don't say that you believe in Christ and then tell me, Fatty, you have to convince me to be submissive. That shit makes no sense. You have the chance to reply, and then I'll pass the microphone to whatever is going on. And Tom, you can't be nodding your head because the shit shines. He's blinding me. Go ahead, Bu. You got it. You can have a chance to reply, and then you got
the reason why I feel like the conservative party of the United States have strayed so far from the teachings of Christ, but Christ does always have preached. Treat the poor person, the needy, the foreigner in your land as you would treat me. How the fuck are we treating our foreigners? How are we treating our immigrants right now? So that's why that main policy with the conservative party, the policy right now, is why I cannot identify myself as conservative.
And why can you identify as Democrat? Give me another example.
Why? I don't identify as the Democrat.
No. 1 second. You said 1 second. We got it right. You said one thing that will impede you to actually be a conservative. I have the same thing, right? I will do business with some supporters. I will talk with some supporters. I think Trump supporters are either slow or they lack on empathy. And I think most people is the second one. Trump supporters lack on empathy. They are selfish by nature. Respectfully, they are me. What can I get for me? I don't care if the motherfucker lies, all that. In my opinion, this is my opinion. Y'all can do whatever you want. I believe that Trump supporters lack on empathy, so I could never ever relationship with a woman that believes in what Trump is doing. Because respectfully, like if you believe in mistreating kids that come from the border, put them on cage, protect PDF file, do all these things, I would have a problem with that, and I couldn't see eye to eye with you, because if you do that to other people, you probably do that to me. My opinion might be wrong. You said something that you don't like on the Republican side. Let me prove that you are a liberal right now. Tell me one thing that the liberals do that impedes you from being a liberal.
I'm probably gonna get canceled after this, and whatever preconceived notion you have, that's cool. I do not agree, and this is probably gonna get me canceled. It is what it is. I don't agree with all the LGBTQ,
Trans people.
ABCD, all that other
Yeah.
shit. Like, if you want to do what you want to do, that's fine. That is completely fine. I love that for you,
That's lefty.
right?
Yes.
But I do not feel like I need
That's
to.
conservative
Like,
right there.
Do you have
For my-
lesbian? Do you have lesbian friends?
I don't need to like. I don't feel like a man should be in a woman's bathroom.
No,
I don't feel like a man
let's agree with that. Let's agree with that. Have you ever kissed a woman or slap a woman ass or shake her titties?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, why would I do that?
Yeah, because that's what women do. Like yeah, girl,
Fatty,
yeah. Like
I challenge you to stop looking at everything through a monolithic lens.
you
right?
can just
You
say
gotta
no.
come into
You
a-
can
gotta
just say
come
no.
in
You can just say
with a
no.
preconceived notion.
You
of what
can just say no.
it should be.
No,
Right?
you can just say no. You can say no because I have a follow-up question. If you were in a nightclub and a woman was slapping another woman ass like they do when they were just having fun, right? Is this a
Right.
behavior that you see negatively, indifferently, or positively?
I mean, listen, I try to
Yeah.
mind my
Uh-oh.
business. I
Uh-oh.
try to mind my business because people are gonna do whatever they're gonna do, even with
Yes.
LGBTQ, whatever, right? I mind
Uh-huh.
my business. I still believe that there are people that deserve respect, they deserve dignity, and they deserve the.
You do
Sure.
understand you're not
to
answering the
live
question, though.
and do
Again,
whatever they need to do, right?
View, but
So
you're not
I
answering
do
the
not. I
question.
do not hate LGBTQ.
Nobody asked you if you
That's
ate
not what
them.
he asked you, though.
I never ask you if you ate them. I ask you if you see a woman slapping the ass of another woman on the nightclub like these women do all the time in modern era. Do you see that on a negative way, a neutral way, or positive way?
Neutral. I mind my business.
And this is what I'm talking about. Y'all put some lines in the sand, and then a motherfucking wave comes in and it fucks up their shit. I'm going to make this even more. I'm going to make this even more difficult for you, Bu. I love you, right? You know I love you. I actually like you. So, if there was two men in the same nightclub slapping their ass and they go girl, get him tiger, would you see that on a positive way, negative way, or neutral way?
I will mind my business.
Friends, does the Bible condemn homosexuality and is clearly against homosexuality? Does the Bible says?
Jesus also said,
I know what. No, one second, please. No,
One
second, please.
Does
Does the Bible?
So we don't have the ability to judge.
Does
We
the
don't have
Bible?
ability to convict.
Hold on, Bill. Hold on.
Does the Bible call homosexuality an abomination? Yes or no, Bill? So if the Bible tells you, and this is my problem with your lightweight Christians, why the hell you say neutral? I don't have no opinion. You should have opinion because that book tells you to have an opinion about it. What are you doing? No.
On legality?
No.
Are you a Christian?
No, I said no.
So you're speaking on something that you're really not a part of. But let me tell you what God has.
What does that mean?
Can I tell you what God has told us as Christians to do?
No. What did God told you?
God teaches us. He tells us to spread His word, to spread His love. He does not tell us to spread His conviction. That is God's job. Well, that is not our job. We spread God's word and His love and what He deems. If somebody rejects that, if they don't want that, then guess what we as Christians are supposed to do? Continue to live our life.
So isn't your job as Christian to spread the word instead of minding your own business?
Listen, we spread the word of God. We do not.
So all minding your business is what God is telling you to do.
So God is telling you to improve yourself and other people.
I will concede, right? But I will concede, but I will say this. Y'all have to believe in something, man. Like at least just pick a side. That, hey, if you want to be a white supremacist, go over there and say he didn't do nothing and all the things that the white supremacists do. The per capita. Just go and stay there. When you become wishy-washy with things that are very concrete, this is why I am scared of y'all women that claim religion or conservative but then act liberal. Is because I believe that at any point you are going to change your worldview into something that benefits you. And now I'm not even dealing with the woman that I found out on the first date.
That's
Right?
idiotic.
You are the Christian
Patty,
woman.
do you think that the Christians are supposed to like prescribe? Do you think that or how about this? Do you think it's okay for Christians to be pro-Constitution?
Who's this question for?
If that's for me,
Fatty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Technically the Bible supersedes your constitution. So if the constitution goes against your Bible, you should definitely use the Bible over the constitution. If you put your constitution over your Bible, you are another one of these wishy-washy Christians.
Okay, so the Bible at no point says anything about legality. It does not say.
But
that
they say
this
things
is
about
the
gay
law
people.
ought to be.
Yeah, but they say
But
things
sure,
about gay
but
people.
sure, but that has nothing to do with legality, right?
I'm not talking
if
about legality.
You're yeah, no, you are though, because you're.
No, I'm talking about morality. Nothing I said was legality was morality.
Hold on. You're talking
Filibuster.
about whether or not somebody is liberal or conservative, and you're using these points to talk about whether or not somebody agrees with liberal or conservative ideals. And if somebody is okay with the Constitution, the First Amendment, where it says that Congress shall not respect one religion above another, even though they're Christian, doesn't mean that they need the government to force Christianity on each other. They can still believe that people should have freedom of religion while they choose to follow Christ, just the same as like they can believe that legally it can be okay to be gay, whereas they don't agree with it. They don't think their church should support perform ceremonies for gay marriages and stuff like that, but they can think that it's legal to do so.
Is gluttony a sin?
Yes.
Yes.
If I see Fatty fucking eating 3 hamburgers after the show, should I say my business? Or as a Christian, should I say that's wrong? He shouldn't be gluttonous. He should be eating just the enough calories for him to move along. If I'm Christian and that's my standard, what should I do, Tom? Should I say I'm on my business, or should I say, in my opinion, like that's wrong because he's committing gluttony? That's not right. Like, what should I do what should you do as a Christian, Tom?
Well, it depends. Like gluttony is a very subjective thing, right?
Oh
like,
my God!
somebody-
Define
hold on,
word.
I'm
Let's
asking-
define the word.
Why can't you? Why can't you? You literally.
Moving the goalposts, man. Words mean things. If you said it, own
That
it.
is not your twist. Your bro, define talking.
That's why the policy works.
Define chair. What I'm saying is the cost of inaction outweighs the risk of reform. The data is clear and the precedent supports it.
Okay, well, define water.
And to do this again, Tom.
He's taking the angry man strategy. Just
Now you're going to do this again. Oh, let's
see, there he goes again.
Can I say
something? Every fucking time.
Hey,
So,
I'll leave
real
you
quick,
guys.
I wanna
I'll leave you guys. I
answer the
can do
question.
it.
I want to answer the question. Yeah, so
Respectfully.
I do think that like your political beliefs are like directly aligned with your values. I think that these are like direct alignments that I think that even when I was a conservative, I would not date a Trump supporter. Like, no shot. I respect the Constitution too much. I respect our institutions. I respect the rule of law. I don't want somebody who's like pushing violent rhetoric all the time, and somebody who's encouraging people to be violent, somebody who's making deals with other countries in these disgusting ways. I don't want somebody who's like, purposefully the most blatant and most corrupt president that we've ever had, somebody who's committing felony after felony. So even when I was a conservative, I wouldn't have dated a Trump supporter. And the alignment with like Christianity is like, I don't think you have to be a conservative if you're a Christian, but I do think that even though Ray is correct that there's like a lot of nuance, that there's some things where we're like, you might support the fiscal policy versus social versus X, Y, and Z. There is going to be a contradiction at some point between a liberal and a Trump supporter. There will be there will be massive fundamental contradictions there to where the two could not mesh. They could not date, and they could not like raise children or have a sustainable household.
See, okay, they're doing what we call a rhetorical trap, which is manipulative. It's a very manipulative form of debate. And right here, the definition says a manipulative communication tactic or argumentative strategy designed to restrict opponents' choices, forcing them into a corner where the response or lack thereof appears hypocritical, weak, or wrong. Often used with yes or no debates with loaded answers or loaded questions.
You're addressing what though?
I'm addressing.
Shut up, silly woman.
Are you a lawyer?
I'm addressing the
Be
strategies.
loaded.
Are you a lawyer?
It would have to be
Hey,
loaded.
I'm going to predict your next move.
Yes,
Man, just because you explained that shit doesn't mean
Yes,
I'm
galloping.
not going to catch you. Respectfully,
galloping.
lady, if you know so much about
Rhetorical
debating,
trap.
you should know. If you know so much about debating, you should understand that what you're doing is literally not engaging with the debate because you don't want to get caught.
Yes, galloping.
There's one on one. You know the definitions,
Yes,
but when
galloping.
people, you see, you're doing it again.
That's
You're
because
doing
you're
it again.
shooting off a lot of answers at once, and you're expecting me
Yeah,
to
no,
be able to remember the
let me.
answers.
Okay, so let me do this. Did you ask any question that anybody on the panel didn't answer to you?
Yes, I did.
What
Name
question
one.
did you ask that we didn't answer straight up?
Earlier when you asked me if I was pro-choice twice, I actually asked you verbatim, and I asked the whole room. I said, did I not answer that question? And you
That was
couldn't
not the
answer that
question. That was not
Yes,
the
it
question.
was, and I know that because I've been answering your questions.
So
honestly.
that was a two-part
in
question.
one, but he
That was a
separated
two-part
them.
question. First, I asked, "Are you A or B?" And then I ask, "What is the wrong one according to your morality, A
You see
or
what I
B?"
mean?
You
Rhetorical
answered
trap.
please. You over talking me doesn't change nothing. You defined
Same
who you
thing.
are, and then when I ask you to pick a side and which is right or wrong, you couldn't give me that answer. You can just go ahead and not answering and say pineapple, right? Because you don't want people to get their feelings hurt. But for the most part, you are not proving nothing. You are just proving that you don't want to be honest and having a conversation in good faith. Because that's what we have.
Rhetorical trap
If you answer
and
if you
manipulative.
ask me anything, I will answer. Fetty, why are you gay? I can answer that. That's the only thing I can answer because that's a very difficult question. Other than that,
Can I bring you back, Rob?
Yes, I'll promise to engage with you, Miss Ray, and your big titties. Go ahead, Sarah. You got it.
I just want to kind of utilize the last 20, 30 minutes as a pure example as to why a right-winger and a left-winger should not, could not, would not be married happily and get along very well, because we can't even find our baselines for the relationship in and of itself, or what is a right-winger, Christianity, religion, this, that, another. We can't even agree and get along to have a nice, pleasant conversation for that without yelling, bickering, and calling each other names. So allow that to be the point proven. I stand by what I said. It just won't work. Thank you.
So I get the
Rhetorical
rebuttal you.
entrapment.
I get the rebuttal you, because if I do agree with you, if they stood on strong beliefs, I 100% agree with you. But most people are liars, flip-floppers, and opportunists, and will operate in the convenience versus strong beliefs that they actually stand on. Most people don't know the Bible or read it, and we are they selectively righteous and operate ungodly. There's people who drink and smoke but preach health. There's women who push the Bible in church all the time but have sex all week, live gay and unrighteous, and don't follow men and lead with sex and not virtue, like some sisters been talking about on the panel. There's men who are diehard conservatives and believe in law and order until they use their power to keep their kids out of jail while cheating on their wives. There's liberals who support LGBT but wouldn't date a gay person or want them around their kids. And there's conservatives who support LGBT but would love their gay kid or gay friends and not disown them. If they're actually stand on their beliefs or possibly extreme, I believe they'll divide. But most people are liars and flip-floppers, and most people are actually divided in their home.
But to take it back to the baseline, I gave you the baseline, morality, principles, and values. That's your baseline. If your baseline doesn't match, nothing else will. So whether you say you're right or left isn't necessarily the stand all be all, but where those morality lines sit at the bottom, that is true. So whether you say I'm right or left doesn't necessarily matter. It's what you actually do that is right or left is definitive. So that's
There's
the
some of the
piece
people
that
haven't
I'm
actually thought about it as well. They don't actually know what they believe.
So there's Republicans that disagree with each other. There's liberals who disagree with each other, and they will still put what they want above their politics. A lot of people are very hypocritical. They will still pick the love of humanity, the connection with another person, that get having their desires over their political party. Just like in the church, there's people who are Catholic, Baptist that don't agree with each other. They fight all day long. So people will say that on the surface, but most people don't stand on what they actually believe in. Because if they did, they'd push out a lot of people out of their lives, and there's a lot of relationships that actually wouldn't exist. But most people are opportunists.
I have a question. Could you define hypocritical for me, please?
Oh, here we go. Let me play it again.
Moving the goalposts, man. Words mean things. If you said it, own it.
That is not your twist. Your bro, define talking.
That's why the policy works.
Define chair.
This is why Player One is the best editor in the game.
I'm literally
Y'all,
asking.
like,
I'll
we
show
are
you.
so prepared for y'all bullshit. Is incredible. I'm going to put you up there where Sarah
This
is.
is bullshit.
Wait, define
nobody-
hypocritical?
Yes.
Wait, define hypocritical?
I'm asking you because I'm going to show you where it's your
Okay, no,
definition is
I
not
got
the
you.
actual
You know
definition.
what? You know what? I'm not going. Hey, shout out to my boy Andrew Wilson. ChatGPT. Actually, the Oxford.
No.
No.
Merriam-Webster.
No.
ChatGPT is in a dictionary. Merriam-Webster is.
No. Respectfully, y'all ask me a question. I answer the way I want to answer, right? Don't control my speech. Don't control my speech. Okay, I will read it. Meaning, behaving in a way that contradicts what you claim to believe or value, especially pretending to have higher morals and standards that you actually follow. Okay, behaving in a way that contradicts what you claim to believe or value. Now that we defined hypocritical, what is your point, lady?
Yes.
Okay, you also, I'm going to read you off what rhetorical entrapment
No.
is.
Why did you waste
I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show
What
you
more
why.
do you want from me? Oh my God.
US for the definition.
Claim that people are talking across in
Stop it. US for the definition.
You're
I
gonna
give the
complain
definition.
that people
And
are
you
talking
move the
across in
goalpost.
Time to move the goalposts again. On three, fellas. 1, 2, 3. Push.
Go ahead, uninterrupted. Keep moving the goalposts.
It isn't moving the goalpost.
Just
So
read
rhetorical
read the
entrapment, the
definition, but
Hey,
explain
Tom,
how
stop.
it is that.
Tom, stop
I'm
being-
not making a
stop being
point. I'm
Lex
not making
Luthor,
an
Tom.
argument. I'm not
This is
making an
entrapment.
argument.
Tom, I'm your
I'm
friend.
practical.
I like
I'm
you.
asking
This is
okay, it's fine. I'm
rhetorical
not making an
entrapment.
argument.
He's trying to be a
I'm
villain.
saying after you just when you make the read the definition, explain how what it is that's in their argument that is applying to that. Because
No.
the last couple of times you've read the definitions, but didn't actually give what it is
No,
they're saying
Tom.
that fits that definition.
Is that for me or for her?
For her.
Can she
Okay.
define that phrase he keeps using too? Can you define
wait
us
a
what that
second,
is as
wait.
well too?
I'll also, you know what? I'll do one after the other because also rhetorical entrapment states that people are shamed into complying with international norms or by having their statements commitments contrast with their actual behavior. So what you're doing, literally in a sense, is what we call hypocritical. Because what you're doing is trying to get them to give dishonest answers and you're trying to shame them into giving the answers that you want them to give. That in itself is hypocritical.
Okay, define shame.
I got it. Watch this. He hit the reverse. No reverse, baby. No reverse time. Y'all not ready for this.
Ali, we are not going to have no conversation. Every word that she says, we are going to say define phone.
I'll
Is that a Samsung phone or an iPhone? Define internet. Define StreamYard. Like, lady, every word. Like, why do we have all these people that are? Huh? What'd you say?
You're scalloping. You're shooting off many different points without letting the person get an edge.
This is debate, bro. Hey, fatty. This is debate.
Bad debate
Literally,
practice.
what a lot of people in certain spaces do when they want to.
That's a bad debate practice, and I don't agree with that.
Let him finish, please.
Damn, you start using words. You're just throwing out words, and you're actually.
I'm not just throwing out words. The definitions.
Let him finish, please.
If someone asks you if you support homosexuality, and then they ask you if you interact with other homosexuals, if you don't support homosexuality, how is that doing with whatever you're talking about?
Because you're trying to shame them into giving a very small mind. Wait a second. Wait. This is what I'm saying. You're trying to shame them into giving a yes or no answer when it's a loaded question. Obviously, there's going to be more nuance to the question. You can ask them a person
What was the
loaded
loaded question?
question
What
and
was the
ask yes or
loaded
no.
question?
That's
What was
rhetorical entrapment.
Okay, what was the
That's what I
loaded
was saying.
question?
Explain the argument that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
made and how it applies to the definition.
Yeah, what was the
argument did
loaded
they make
question?
that was loaded?
What was the
I'll
loaded
explain.
question?
I'll explain. So that's what this whole rhetorical entrapment. This is what I continually complain about. The yes or no's when we're talking about very, very specific topics. These are loaded questions meant for very minute answers. You're gonna complain when you interrupt me in 3
No,
seconds. Watch
Kobe is
it.
here. Kobe, ISO. We know what it is. We already defined it multiple times. Put it on
I
the
said
center.
it. I literally said it, and you don't like the answer. Like I said, you
no,
wanted me to answer the yes or no, and I'm answering the question.
no. For example, if Sarah says Rosie didn't answer the question as an hypothetical, I will ask, hey Sarah, how? And she will say, remember when I asked her to put on herself on a liberal point of view, she didn't want to do
You
it,
just did the
right?
same thing
So
I just
1
mentioned.
second, please. So she kind of explained what is going on. I want you to tell us because you need to teach us.
What was
I'm
the
dumb.
yes or no?
What
You're
was
gonna
the
complain
thing
if
that
you're-
we? What was the thing that we asked you? That was a loaded question, so we can actually say, you know what, you are actually right. That was a loaded question. We
Yes.
shouldn't have done that. What did we say that was loaded?
Okay, can I speak uninterrupted, please?
As long as you answer the question. If not, I'm going to interrupt you again.
He's gonna complain about being interrupted in 3, 2, 1. But anyways, like I said, when you're trying to get that yes or no answer from me,
No.
wait a
Hey Tom, this is your fault because you give them rope.
I was just about to say it. You didn't even let me finish.
Hold on. I did it.
It was
I
Tom's fault
did
when
it.
he was
I'm
born.
asking-
I couldn't even answer the fucking
wait.
question.
Just to be clear.
not
Just to be
answering
clear.
it.
The
You are
question
not
is
answering.
what
I
the
tried
question
to.
is.
Are you
Hold on,
dumb?
wait. Just real quick,
Yes,
please.
we are very
for the love of
dumb.
God.
Hey,
The
whoa.
question
Let me
is.
brain end.
No, it's fine, man. We are actually very dumb. She's right. We are trying to. You are
I
trying to.
asked you if you are dumb. I asked
Hey, Ray. 1 second. Did you
Sound like
notice?
shaming.
No. Hey,
That sound like shaming
no.
tactics.
Hey, friends. 1 second.
We're
Did you
never gonna get
notice?
to it.
Did you notice? Hey, Tom, I promise I got you right. Ray, did you notice when you said, "Are you dumb?" And I said, "Yes, I am." Very straightforward. I didn't have to explain I was dumb. If my mama didn't give me no milk when I was a
wanted
baby,
to, I wouldn't
if I
care,
didn't have
because
the
I'm not an
education,
entrapper.
you ask me a question and I answer yes, I'm extremely dumb. So once again, now we're going to pass the ball to Tom because Tom is doing the cake. Tom, you want to be clipped, Tom. My editor is literally telling me that Tom wants to be clipped. Is that what he wants? Right? So you, Tom, since Tom, she's she answering the question, Tom, or she's just
I didn't even get the chance. He
and
literally put up a meme as I was talking. Duh.
you are not
Yeah,
answering the
so-
question.
I didn't even get to. I
question
was
was-
at 3 words in. Hello?
The question was, what was the yes or no question? That's what it is.
Okay,
Yes,
but
but
first
I can't
answer.
freaking
Hold
lie. Of
on,
course I can't
because
even-
hold on. Fatty just asked you, Tom. Is she answering the question? Answer that first.
No, I used to do debate coaching. I know like all of the fallacies and terms that you're using. I understand them, but I'm not sure what you're applying this to, and so that's why I'm trying to understand what argument are you using this for to say that he used
I'll
a
give you the perfect
loaded yes or no
example.
question.
I'll give you the perfect example. When Rose was trying to give her debate point about abortion, and she was talking about how the typical liberal woman would answer the question, and you just wanted your specific answer. That's what we call rhetorical entrapment. You
What
weren't
was the
letting her
loaded
give her a
question?
specific
What was
answer,
the loaded
encouraging
question?
dishonest
Right.
answers. Kiss
Hold on,
fallacy
let
yet
her
again.
land.
No,
We
when
can't
it's not
hear.
getting it, Melanin, right now, no. Hey, Melanin, hold on real quick.
I can't even
I
finish my
apologize,
question.
okay? Until Fatty asked the question, we're not going nowhere until she
I
asks
answered the question.
answers.
I answered
What
it.
was the loaded question? No, what was the loaded question?
I just gave it to you. Are you
No,
listening?
you didn't. You gave an example and scenario what happened
That
to
was
her.
literally what happened.
What's the
I'm
question?
describing to you what happened.
I thought you said Fatty did it.
Yeah,
I
what
just
was
said that Sarah did it.
No, you said that. Say it. Oh my lying again. It's
I
time
didn't
to
even
move
say.
the
Wait a second. Wait,
goalpost.
wait. Did I say verbatim
So
a name?
Sarah did it. So Sarah
Oh,
did
now
it.
he's verbatim. Now he has to be
I'm
verbatim.
literally
wait,
saying
he's
okay.
verbatim what happened.
It is.
That's crazy.
I understand. It's just a little odd to go from like Fatty and Ali.
I
are
don't
arguing,
care. That's
with
what I'm
you,
literally
and then
focusing in on.
and then you
It's
brought in.
rhetorical
I understand.
entrapment.
Wait,
You can't shame
I
me into
understand,
giving you
but
an answer.
I'm not shaming you. I'm explaining, which is what I've been asking you to do. So wait, when we're arguing, and then you say, "Hey, let me take you guys back to 2 hours and 45 minutes ago, which is the first thing that happened. That was the first question at the beginning of the show. We started.
You're saying that I
3 hours
can't.
ago.
Wait. You're asking me for an
Yours-
example. I gave you an example, and you don't like it.
No, Fatty asked you a question and you replied with what is a contradiction. Then he gave you the definition of contradiction. Then you said that's what you
That's
guys are
hypocritical. That was a
doing right
definition.
now. And then you brought up that definition. When you said
Hypocritical
you
is a
guys,
definition.
nobody in the world is going to think I'm talking about Sarah from 3 hours ago. You said you
And
guys
nobody called it out.
response to what Fatty said.
No, his literal question was, when did we do this? We is a general terminology.
Hey,
I'm
you
sorry,
know,
like,
hey, you know what? Then,
said
hey,
it,
Tom,
you
you know what?
responded, like-
No, Tom, you know what?
What
Hey,
the definition
hey,
of contradiction
Ali,
wait.
no, Ali,
One of the
no.
conversations that I mentioned him
Fatty,
specifically.
hold on. So what she's rhetorical entrapment is when you give someone two options and whatever option they pick, you make them look bad.
Is why are you gay?
No.
Is
No, no,
why
no,
are
no.
you gay? Is
Yes,
literally
it
why
is.
are you gay?
Wait a
Yes.
second,
Both options make you look
Yes.
bad, man. So you don't even know how to read the
One
definition
second.
you're picking and choose.
Oh, are you sure?
But no, that's being truthful. I'm not trying to shame
One
you.
second.
You
One
called
second.
him
No,
dumb.
it's not.
I'm telling you, you
That's not what it's
But,
where
hey,
it's a
hey,
loaded
Tom,
question where the answer isn't yes or no. It's
No,
where you
Tom,
try to give them a
but
yes
that's
or no,
literally
but
what
the answer is not yes or no.
One second.
Okay, Tom.
I'm gonna just
Yep.
read the definition up again. 1 second.
Didn't mean to start a fire.
A mechanism by which an actor is compelled to act in conformance with his prior statements or committed. Mechanism by which an actor is compelled to act in a certain conformance with their prior statements or commitments, even if they're doing runs counters to their current preference or self-interest.
Okay, so what does that mean?
So verbatim, when you're trying to give a person a yes or no answer, when you're talking about, and it's a loaded answer at that, that's what I'm saying. It's a loaded question talking about, do you believe a person can still be with their partner if they are conservative? And then you mentioned how the abortion topic, and then you're saying, is it right or wrong to have abortion? I kept giving you the nuanced points, talking about how you could be personally pro-choice or personally pro-life and still believe in another person's right to have X, Y, and Z. What you did was rhetorical entrapment because you didn't accept my answer and you
sure.
didn't let me talk.
No, sure. So this is what we're going to do, right?
Let's be honest.
As a man, I apologize because this is what men do when women don't when women don't want to hear him. Is this with your wife? All we know when your woman is wrong, even if she's wrong, she's not going to say I'm wrong. So I'm going to be the husband. I'm going to be the hubby. I'm going to be the bigger man and say, I apologize for sending you on an entrapment and you're feeling bad about it, right? Now that we
feeling bad,
now
you're just being condescending.
no. Define condescending.
1 second.
Watch this.
Do you know how this becomes stupid if every time you say something? This is ridiculous.
What is it?
This
Showing
is
feelings of
ridiculous.
superiority or to be patronizing.
We
The perfect
know
example is
this.
having
It
showing
was
a feeling of patronizing superiority.
It
That's
was a
another one.
joke.
Wait,
It was a
condescension.
It was a joke. My
You didn't ask
point.
me to define it. Listen,
No, Ray. My point. Ray.
It's a Tommy joke, Ray.
Yeah,
It's a
right.
Tommy
My
joke.
point is, if let's imagine that all of us disagree with each other. If every time I have to say tomfoolery, you go next, and Tom says define foolery, and then and then smell the roses, you go next, define smell. And
If you
then Sarah
misuse
the
the
raging
definition, you're
tomato,
obviously gonna wanna
and
know
then
what the
Sarah the
answer is.
raging tomato go, you define raging. If that's the point, every time somebody calls my name, define fatty. Are you body shaming me? Is the fat ass? What is fatty? I don't know about it. Like respectfully, like we know the the definition of words. This is TikTok
Wait a
bullshit.
second. Here's why. Because when you're misusing a definition or you're using it to fit your own narrative, then that's in itself hypocritical. That's literally why I asked for the literal definition of hypocritical. What definition are you using?
I think you're using the potential. Yeah, I think you're utilizing the definitions as a way to excuse getting through the actual conversation.
Yes,
you're playing the semantics
what his
game.
definition of now I'm playing. Oh, that's funny coming from
Of course you are. No,
Yeah,
hey, Ray. Hey, Ray.
You're not describing rhetorical entrapment. I promise you, this is not rhetorical entrapment.
Hey, Ray.
If you don't get it,
Rhetorical
you're not a very
entrapment.
good debate coach. Sorry.
Okay, I'll explain it to you,
Nah,
and then you can check me. You can check the definition
All
and
of
see
us
if I'm
got
correct.
checked.
So, rhetorical entrapment is more about whether or not you're held to a standard that goes against your own self-interest. That's what it's about. So it's like if I on this show today say, yeah, I've said the N-word tons of times, but then all of a sudden I'm like in a black church in front of a bunch of black people, and they're like, hey, you say the N-word all the time, right? In that moment, I'm probably going to be like, what? No.
There's literally
would
a
never.
rhetorical trap right here.
I would
It
never.
says, of course. It says a rhetorical trap exists when the target of the actions of naming and shaming has no choice but to comply with the demands of the advocate in order to avoid.
But where was the shaming?
Who shame? Yeah, who
To
shame?
Yeah,
avoid
who shamed you?
I asked you literally numerous times. You were saying you weren't badgering. Literally, that was
No,
badgering. You didn't want to answer what you wanted
lady.
to
Hey,
There
answer.
was no
lady.
shame. There
Hey,
was no
hey,
shame.
everybody, give me just 1 second. Hey, lady, I'm on your side. I'm pro-choice
I
too.
don't
Why
care.
would please, why would I shame you? I just needed you
I
to see.
don't care.
No,
Let her answer the way she
now
wants
you
to
don't
fucking
care?
answer. Let everybody answer the way they want to
No,
answer. If you don't like it, then don't say they're not answering the question.
Ray, but there's the wait 1 second, Ray. But there's the thing, right?
You're not gonna shame me. I
No,
don't
Ray,
care.
there's the thing. But if you are not wearing a massive V cut and you don't care, why are you here?
That's a
Right?
completely
If
different
you are
thing.
not,
That's
no,
what I'm
let me
saying.
let me be
Moving the
honest.
goalposts.
No, let me be
Moving the
honest. Let
goalposts
me
is
be honest.
word,
You
nah,
you
she's
can
just
1 second.
word.
You can do two things, right? Ray, you can come here and be eye candy and show those massive nuts and everybody happy, or you should actually show your value and engage in the conversation and
I
talk to
did,
each
but you're
other.
being
You
disingenuous.
no, please. You came in
One
here
word.
with the hoodie like you are on 8 Mile and you are Eminem ready to fire this track, right? So the eye candy is gone. If you don't care about the conversation,
It isn't that I don't care about the conversation. I want to lead with actual genuinity.
you said you don't care.
She, so okay.
Genuinity literally is the def. Wait, what?
Okay, can we just reset it back to the question? Because
No, we're gonna nope. We're not moving it because they want it to be here.
I don't even know what we're talking
Well,
about.
to be
This is
quite
pseudo
okay,
intellectualism. This is
here's
what this is. This is pseudo
The problem
intellectualism.
is that like when the question was given, so if I give like a hypothetical and I'm trying to like explain something, if the other person doesn't engage in the hypothetical, this isn't rhetorical entrapment. It's just them not engaging with the hypothetical. I'm not capable of
You
making
wanted
a
a
point
yes or no
if they
answer.
refuse.
That's
Hold on,
literally the
hold on,
definition of
hold on.
it's not.
Hold on.
It's not.
And then
It's
you just have
not.
to be on about the same point. It's
Hold on.
disingenuous.
So
And you're just
if
trying to
we're
just denying it
talking
doesn't mean
about
it
the
didn't
point,
happen.
if we're talking about what Sarah gave, right? If I'm saying, hey, you know, if you're on Mars,
Let's just
are
use
you
the
able to
example
breathe?
of what
And the
happened
other,
tonight. Why don't we
hold
just
on,
keep it to what happened between me and
If I,
Sarah?
because we
That's literally
did,
what it was.
and it's not working. So if I say, if I'm on Mars, can I breathe? And you say, I'm on Earth and I'm breathing
That's a
just
completely
fine.
different question. Not
It's
this is
hold
literally
on.
a please
Hold on.
No, let him
That's
finish.
not the point. She missing the point
Let him
again, man.
finish.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Damn, that's enough.
So as I said, if I ask if you're on Mars, can you breathe? And you say, I'm on Earth, I can breathe just fine. If we're saying built into the hypothetical is that you are pro-choice and you want an abortion, and the question is, do you think this is going to be a problem between the guy who's pro-life, who says don't get an abortion, and the wife who says I am getting an abortion? And her response was, I wouldn't get the abortion. That's not the hypothetical.
That
This
isn't
is
what
the
you
same
said.
as you saying.
Let him
This is the
finish.
same as you saying. This is the same as you saying. I'm not on Mars. I'm on Earth. I can breathe just fine. She says, I would just give it up for adoption. That's not the hypothetical.
No, what she
is
said,
you
she
arguing with
verbatim said, what would a liberal feminist say? What would a liberal feminist say? She answered the question. You didn't like the answer.
Right.
And you kept
No,
going
Sarah
on and on
built
and on.
Because she
That's what
didn't
happened.
answer.
So you being
No,
disingenuous
no,
and
no,
saying
no.
that I
Because
answered
the
it is
point
kind of
is, time
ridiculous.
out.
I was
No,
supposed
time
to
out.
answer
Time
like a
out.
liberal
Time
feminist.
out. The point
So I
is,
was
the
supposed
bottom
to say
line.
I would
The
get an
I
bottom
abortion.
just
line.
said, I just
I was
said
getting
that's what happened.
abortion, guys. I was getting
Excuse me.
abortion.
Excuse me. Thank you. The point is, Sarah made it very clear that this was a hypothetical. Okay. We all know what a feminist is. She wanted Smell the Roses to just
To
go
say
along
yes.
with it to prove
Answer
no.
her
She
specific
wanted
way.
you to
Hey,
go
can you
along
let
with
her finish, please?
She wants you to go along with what a feminist usually does. You were not the center of the question. She was just going back and forth with you. She had a bigger point to make, but we never got there because you did not want to play feminist as a hypothetical. That's why we're here even right now. That's why definitions and everything else is getting pulled up. I'm not done. The point is, okay, when somebody is saying we're playing a hypothetical, we're doing this for the conversation's sake. When you're trying not to answer, right, you're feminist right now. Just answer what the fuck a feminist would say so that we can finish the conversation. When you don't do it, we do this. We do stuff like this.
So I
30
didn't know I
minutes.
was in
30
a
one second.
That did not mean anything.
Wait, 1 second, Roses. Roses, Roses, 1 second. What, Roses, 1 second.
In a hypothetical.
Hey, 1 second. 1 second, please. Hey, 1 second. 1 second. Hey, I'm not muted. Would you date a Trump supporter? Title of the show. Is this an hypothetical?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why the fuck are you coming on the show to not answer hypotheticals if it's literally the title of? Hey, stop talking. Hey, ladies. Hey, respectfully. Now y'all trolling me. All right.
No, you don't even know what.
Hey, I will close the shit right now and send y'all to Nina. I'm not even joking about it. If the title of the show is an hypothetical, everybody got the title, got the questions. Even the first question was an hypothetical. I never had a girlfriend with that size of titties. And you know what we did? We engaged on a conversation for 1 hour and 30 minutes. So if we can engage on the conversation about titties on a hypothetical that we're never probably going to live on our life, why can't we do the same thing with the main topic instead of being difficult and be define this, define that, it's entanglement? Like, let's have a conversation like we had on the first time of the show.
Literally misusing the word. If I said something was obtuse and something was equilateral, we're not talking about a debate. Let's say if the person was saying, wait a second, if I was you misusing a word, you would have been on my ass. So what's the difference?
What?
So I'll give it to you. Wait,
the question was never answered. That's the fucking difference.
To you.
No, it wasn't. It was being taken personal rather than just playing a hypothetical. And that's the problem. No, that's the fucking problem.
It wasn't
No, that's literally what the problem is. Smell the roses. No, smell the roses. This has nothing to do with you on a
Because you've done
personal
it several
level.
times.
It was never taken off of the table in the hypothetical. So I just said that because that's another option in a reality.
It's not an option in a hypothetical where you are the feminist. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is women now. This is women now. This is women now. No, this is ridiculous. She never gave you a third option. Okay, you were a feminist. The way that you answered is not how a feminist
You're
answers.
disingenuous. That's because that's her answer. That's the way she would recognize it. Who are you to tell her that that's not the answer?
Okay, wait. Rose and Ray are correct.
That's in your opinion. Are you feminist?
That's the bottom line.
Are you feminist?
That's the bottom line. Okay,
Are
you don't have to. It shouldn't even lasted this long. She wanted you to
Ray
play
are correct.
feminist, and you should have just said, "I don't want to play feminist. Pick somebody else," and we could have moved the fuck on.
She answered the way she answered. You didn't like it.
And I say it again.
Okay.
I say it
Yes,
again.
Rose and Ray are correct. That like the initial question was, what would a leftist feminist do? That was the original question. Then after like a couple of answers,
I
and went
didn't know
back and
she
forth,
didn't
and
have a
she
doctrine
did.
taken off the table.
So yes, I understand.
So that's the misunderstanding right there.
I know. That's what I'm getting at.
Let him finish.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's what I'm getting at.
Thank you.
So the initially she did say like, what would a leftist feminist do? But after like a couple of answers, she did build on top of this and say like, no, this woman wants to get an abortion. Her husband does not want her to get an abortion. And then past that point, we still didn't get an answer that included.
Wait a second, here's the gap. You just said earlier you didn't remember this conversation, so now you automatically remember?
What? I just don't understand. What do y'all think everybody talking at the same time is doing for anyone? I just want to know. Because if we're not in the middle of a back and forth, like a back and forth between two people, why the fuck is everybody talking like the audience can hear? Why do I have to keep saying to let somebody finish?
And I have a question for the difficult people in the panel, right? What can we do to move the conversation?
I mean, we would just have to move off this.
I know. I said for the difficult people, the difficult people in the panel. What can we do to move the conversation and talk about the topics instead of talking about words and hypothetical? Like, what
Just
can we do?
concede the point and move on.
What point is need to be conceded?
that you're disingenuous and you use rhetorical entrapment. You also use dish galloping and you also do
Okay,
filibustering in
I
order to make your
apologize.
points.
Okay. I apologize. Bill, look at me,
I think
Bill.
it's
Look at.
okay to agree to disagree
No, it's
because
not. No,
we're
it's not
all
okay to.
different.
No, it's not
Listen,
okay
it's
to.
not
No,
okay
no,
apparently. It's not okay apparently.
it's not. No, it's not okay to agree to disagree.
Bullshit.
I am defeated. I concede. We don't agree to disagree. You won. You won, baby. I got you. Don't worry about it. Like I really got you. Because if it does the need to be right, you won. I concede. This not agree to disagree. I actually bowed down to the queen of TikTok. Now that we got that out of the way, and she caught me, and we all
Condescension, but
peaceful
okay.
on the
We'll move
Sunday
on.
of the Lord, day of the
You
Lord.
have to continue. You can't
Hallelujah.
even just talk.
You can't even talk. You're still talking after I conceded.
You did the same thing though.
He's the host.
Lady,
He doesn't have to be quiet.
no. This is actually what men feel in relationships. I'm trying to be the bigger man and say, you know what? I am wrong. You are right. Let's move on. And this lady keep having like, why do you have to have the final word? I already conceded. What do you want more? Didn't you say that yet? That's what you needed.
Then move on.
That's what I'm trying to do. Why are you
I
doing?
just said it numerous times, but you're adding numerous sentences to it. Who cares? Move on.
Okay.
Fuck.
Honestly, I think a lot of people in this world need mood stabilizers because y'all be tripping.
No. Hey, you know what? Hey, Bill. You know what's funny? Let's prove that you actually have balls bigger than mine. Put names on it.
Put names on it.
Yes, on the panel right now.
Hey, I feel like you have mommy issues. Okay.
Totally,
I feel
totally,
like you have mommy issues.
totally
and I
fine.
feel like
Totally fine. I agree with you, but at least I know my dad. You got one out of the way. Now you are going to tell the other people on the panel that have mood issues or whatever the fuck you said. There's more people or just fatty.
all right, I'm gonna get booted after this.
No, you're not. We don't. No, we don't boot people like this. No. We don't boot people for you saying I have mommy issues. It's fine. I know my mom. I know my dad. You don't know yours. That's your problem. Now that we are having this conversation, who more needs mood medical? Whatever you say. Who has more on the panel that has this type of predisposition? Go ahead, Bill.
Right.
You Christian woman.
Here, I'm a girl's girl, so I'm not gonna call out any names.
So you are a feminist.
Like
So you are a feminist, right?
It's a difference. The girl's
So you are a feminist, right? Even though the girl is wrong, you still do. I'm a girl's girl.
Oh my gosh. Listen,
Oh my god.
Strawman fallacy.
Perspectives.
More fallacies.
Strawman.
No reason.
Strawman.
Go
Yep.
on the left field. That's
She never said it, and you just literally made an assumption and information, and you called her literally what she wasn't. So it's cute.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you a question, Ray? Did she make an assumption about me having mommy issues?
Yes.
That was
No. Hey, come right over here. Did she make
that was a joke?
So if once again,
It's
what
a
is?
joke.
Hey, let me ask you something. Can you be a girl's girl without being a feminist?
Yes.
How? Teach me.
Because
Like not letting your friend stay in a bar with a whole bunch of random men when she's drunk.
Oh, we are not in the bar. I live in Portugal. I'm
That's what
7,000
saying.
miles away.
You just asked me a question. I'm
No,
telling you
please,
how.
hey, please, respectfully.
No answer is good enough for you. You're just disingenuous.
Respectfully. According to this situation, everybody is miles away
You just
from
said according to the situation, or was it not? Because you didn't say that earlier.
and I have the right to correct my question just like you do, right? So
Apparently not.
I'm going to reframe it, right? On this situation, why is she a girl? And isn't that what she's doing? What feminists do, siding with women regardless of their right or wrong because they are girls.
No, for you, Fatty, that
He's
might
not
be
talking
the
to
same, but
you.
they're
He's not
exactly-
talking to you.
That's so cute for her to do. She does this all the time. This is what I'm saying. It's so fucking disingenuous. I'll answer your question only because I already know I'm fucking right. So basically, not calling out. Wait, what was I gonna say? So you can still be non-feminist and still be a girl's girl, and I gave you a perfect example of doing it. But in this situation, it just might not be calling me out publicly, or might be not disrespecting me publicly, or saying that I have mommy issues publicly because it's not funny to her. Who cares?
She
She doesn't
didn't
have to be
answer
a
the
feminist
question
for
the
Didn't
right
that.
answer the
way.
question
She didn't
again.
answer the
I
That's
just
question
crazy.
the
answered a
right
fucking
way.
question. Are
No,
you
you
fucking
did
dumb?
not.
Oh
Yes, I
my
did. I just
Y'all
answered
go
the way
on
I
god.
wanted to.
monologues about nothing about what's
Oh,
said. This is
he
why
just
it's
gave.
so
He just
hard
asked me
having
why is she in this
conversation
situation
with
when she.
women. You guys are embarrassing us as women.
No,
Just
you're a
answer the
joke. You're
fucking
a joke.
question.
You're a
This
joke.
ain't a
Shut up.
girls' day at the spa or some
No, wait
shit.
a second. No, I just gave that
You are
answer.
on a
Wait, wait.
man's
I have
panel.
a question.
This is a man's panel,
You just
okay?
asked me
Men
not
do
to
not
talk
function
across
like
you.
this.
You
Men
just said
like
don't
their
talk across me,
questions
and
to
you're
be
doing it right
answered.
now.
If it's yes or no, answer
She has
fucking
no
yes or no.
self-control.
If
She has
it's
no
a
self-control.
hypothetical, stay
It's
in the
so sad.
hypothetical. Go over in women's spaces and
She's
do this
so.
dumb ass
She
girl
has no
shit.
self-control.
It's irritating.
So
Oh, I have
self-control.
plenty of self
No
control.
truth
This is
either.
Hey,
how
hey,
I'm
one second. Hey, one
No
second.
truth.
Hey, 1 second. Stop. The host of the show doesn't have to have self control, and Melanie is actually right. If I went on TikTok and answer questions the way that you're answering right now, they will be booting me in 3 minutes. They
I
would.
wouldn't.
They. Hey, no, because you are about that life, right? You are about the smoke. You are about being an irritator, a provocateur, and it's fine. We have space for you in this space for you to actually go ahead and do what you do. But if I got into a show and they said me answer the prompt, would you date a Trump supporter? And I would say it depends because that's a logical entanglement, and that question puts me on a like I will be put from the show immediately. You know how those mean girls do. So again,
Wait,
I don't know.
I need
Well,
to
no,
know.
please 1 second. I'm trying to have this conversation in good faith. If not, we're going to close it out and send everybody to Nino Nation, read the super chat, and we out. Right? Can we have the conversation? Yes or no?
Yes, please.
Absolutely. But only from
Absolutely,
genuineness.
absolutely.
It's only
What
from
about
genuinity.
yeah? What did you say?
Only from being genuine, which some people are lacking.
Yes, I'm being genuine. Even though I have mommy issues, but I'm trying to overcome them.
Wait, I have a question for the room. She said that I didn't answer the question. She said to give a scenario. Did I not give a scenario earlier with the person being drunk at the bar?
I change it. I change it, and you know why you
It's
change it?
because she knows she's
I know.
wrong.
You know why you change it because you went to extremes, and this
No,
is
I
what I'm.
just
No,
literally.
so
She just
lady,
showed that she's
hey,
not
lady,
genuine.
1 second, lady, respectfully, right? Respectfully, on this situation, being a girl's girl is just enabling other girl bad behavior. That's all that is. I'm not asking you to not save a woman at the bar, to not go balling with your girlies, to not be not part of the sisterhood.
She just did.
What we say the sisterhood is. You are a girl's girl, so I'm going to actually put it to the proof. Hey, Bu, who is right, Melanin or Ray? Since you are a girl's girl and they both of them are girls, now you're going to have a problem, right? Which one is right and which one is wrong? And now answer with me. There's nuance on it because it's a gray area. Which one is right, Melanin or Ray?
Just say in
I
your
feel like
opinion.
listen, that's hard to quantify, right? Because everyone's life is going to determine
monologue.
what they
No, no, hey Mel,
It's a monologue. She didn't even go
No,
forward
no,
with
no.
it.
Hey friend, hey friend, hey friend.
Everything.
Hey friends,
we're going to ask you a question and talk over me,
We are going to let her go uninterrupted so she proves the point over again. Who is wrong between both? Let me go up. I'm sorry, Mel. I apologize, but I have to be the mediator. Who is girl, but not feminist? Which one is right? Mel or Ray?
right. So, if I may, your personal life experience is going to really determine what you believe is right and wrong, right? That's for anyone. That's why so many people in this world have so many different perspectives, right? But when you look at the definition of I guess, a feminist versus like a girl's girl, like, so a girl's girl is someone who like uplifts, supports, and connects with other women. But the feminist is more so like about gender equality, social, political. So that's more of like a political thing, right? Girls just more like a looking after you in a bar, making sure like some weirdo doesn't like spike your drink, like a woman that looks after women. A feminist is someone who looks after the women, but also kind of like takes the step forward. And then like we're looking at the social, political, economic impact of that as well. So I'm not gonna say either of these queens are wrong. I'm not
So
gonna
you,
say that.
so you did all that to not
Wrong,
answer the
right?
question. We let you talk for 3 minutes and you didn't say nothing. So we know what we're going to do, friends. You know
Can
what
I
is going
help?
to happen.
Can
No,
I help,
Sarah,
Fatty?
you are going to have the opportunity because I know what you're going to do. So this is what we're going to do too, since we're talking to a mother fucking wall, and I can't believe you wasted
I
like
can fix the
two
wall.
2 minutes. You know what we're going to fix? Let me actually look for the button real quick, because this is what's going to be fixed.
Well, show's over. Hope y'all enjoyed it. But nah, don't dip yet. We still got them final thoughts coming.
Y'all really tore it up tonight, huh? But don't dip just yet. Let's hear them final words.
Hey, that's it. Show's done. Now shut the fuck up and let the panelists speak. It's time for final thoughts.
Go ahead, Sarah. Take us home.
When someone puts you in a hypothetical or asks you, are you a girl's girl? They're going based off of colloquial understandings. That's like the general understanding. If I say feminist, what comes to mind first? You personally may have a different understanding, and that's why if you know there's a colloquial understanding of a word, you should say, fatty, do you mean, when you say girl's girl, do you mean like the crazy feminists that are like, oh, women power? Or do you mean like women supporting women? Because I have a general understanding, but I know there might be a different understanding to that term. Then you can answer going forward after he clarifies. Even in the hypothetical situation, I utilize basic colloquial terms, things that everyone understands and knows how these words are operatives in this space. We know when we say you're a lefty feminist, what a lefty feminist would do in that scenario. If you don't understand the general understanding of how words are used, then please ask for clarification to ensure you do. I don't understand how an entire panel just went lit over a fucking hypothetical and not understanding how to run a hypothetical, or like was upset that somebody pressed for an answer on a hypothetical. That's the most tarded thing I've ever heard in my life. It's just a simple question. It wasn't a personal attack.
Like you just
I don't even
right now. That's a joke. You're
Yes.
telling everyone.
Also,
And
if you ask Fatty to define what he means by girl's girl, he's going to play a clip. If you
I'm
say, well,
sorry. Was
define
Sarah done?
talking.
I'm sorry. Was she done?
hey, Tom, she's not going to fuck you. Go ahead, Melanie.
He's a
Sarah,
Trump
were you
supporter.
done?
He's not fucking anything but stupid.
I
Sarah, were you
guess.
done?
I guess.
No, you can finish what you were saying.
No, let go. You want to say something, American Dad?
Who's American Dad?
Figure it
American
out.
Dad.
Where's the square sheet?
Huh?
Okay, no.
What?
Melanin. Final thoughts, please.
Shout out to the Untouchable Empire, Fatty Ali. Thank you for running these panels. It's always interesting, especially when I'm from the moderator standpoint, to get to listen and watch how people don't know how to do debates or conversations. If it's a hypothetical and you don't want to play, bow out of it. We don't need personal feelings going in when we're trying to make a bigger point about a subject. Also, ladies, in men's spaces, when they're asking you a question, answer it. Okay. If you want to add more nuance or additionals, do it after you answer it. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Only in female spaces, you guys want to go on these monoliths and run alongs that nobody cares about. Y'all said a whole lot of nothing. Sarah, it was a pleasure. I really enjoyed your talking points.
I like you, Melanin.
Thank you. I'll land with that.
Okay, go ahead, American Dad. No?
Oh, don't
Okay.
do that now.
Go ahead, Roses. Oh, you don't like trolling now? I'm
No, it
trolling.
isn't that I don't like trolling. That was just, oh come on.
Oh, come on. Oh, define trolling. Go ahead, smell the roses.
Thank you for
Why
my
would you-
super chats and all the subscriptions. That's all I have.
Who else? Who else did?
You,
Melanin said
final
her-
thoughts?
Oh, for me, you know what? I appreciate everybody's insight. This was fun. This was good. You know, I just wish people wouldn't take it personally. Just giving your opinion, ain't nothing wrong with it. I enjoyed myself. Thank you guys for having me.
We appreciate you being here. Tom, any thoughts?
Yeah, I kind of like agreed with some of what with what Bu was saying towards the end is like it makes sense to say that, like, yes, there's different definitions for these two different words, and I agree with what Sarah's saying is that yes, like it's good to ask for the clarification of what you mean by girls so that you can actually answer the question. Problem is that Fatty's going to play a clip of somebody saying, oh, we'll define talking then, and then he's not going to answer the definition or the
what was the definition that I didn't answer? What was the definition that people asked that Fatty didn't answer?
Gluttony.
Are you serious? Hey, Tom, this is a Bible reference. This woman is a Christian. She said she's familiar with the Bible. Why do I have to explain to a Bible lady what is the definition of gluttony on a Bible that I don't even believe in? Why should the onus is on me when she is literally the Bible girl, the religious girl? Why do I have to explain gluttony to her?
You said it to me. I asked you to define gluttony. You played the clip and then moved on.
She was the one. No. You was the one?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
you said it to me. You gave me a hypothetical. If I eat a lot of burgers and I'm engaging in gluttony,
Okay,
but I'm a Christian,
so
did I do something
yeah.
wrong?
So I have to apologize. I forgot you were being Captain Save a Ho. Captain Save a Christian.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Hey Tom,
it's crazy how I can call this, bro. You're so
no, Tom. Hey Tom,
Tom,
I love you, but you know what's funny, and this is the thing, right? I see y'all attack the debate bros on the other side about debating in bad faith, and every time they get trapped, they go into a definition and semantic and like every time, and I agree with y'all. But as soon as y'all get caught, you do exactly the same shit, and it's crazy that we are 3 hours and 23 minutes, and we have to define gluttony when I literally gave an example and said if Eddie gets 3 hamburgers after the show and he's overeating and eating too much, is that right or wrong? I literally explained what I meant. I literally said what I needed to say. The definition of gluttony is very specific, especially for people that believe in the Bible. And we are wasting time because I didn't went to ChatGPT to explain something that she's already know. This is what we're talking about. Bad faith is the conversation about the conversation. And this is why I can die to start do pre-recorded videos, because when I'm talking to the camera, I don't have to deal with this shit. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm very cool. No, I look like it. That's the thing, Eminem from 8 Mile. Your name is Clarence, and your parents had a really good marriage. Very right. So
Stick, I'm not going back and forth with you.
No, absolutely, lady.
Cinnamon, I'm not going back and forth with your ass.
I know. And
I
we
would
still
also like to say it's kind of fucked up that earlier Fatty said that women wouldn't want to date me if I wore a toupee when he gets to take diet pills.
No, absolutely. And you have to actually, let's be honest, right? This is the ladies' first show. This is not the ladies' boys' first show. Okay, so I'm just saying this to make sure that everybody knows. Like, I will concede again. It's the ladies' first show. It's not the Taiwanese ladies' show. So, Mr. Sorry if I hurt your feelings, Miss.
I appreciate that.
Oh, there's nobody. And Tom, Merry Christmas, man. You deserve it.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, man. Appreciate it.
Merry Christmas. Thank you to you too.
Or Happy Kwanzaa, I guess.
Yes, she's showing us the stick that she's going to put out.
No, I'm showing you your twin. It's giving very much twin energy.
Yes,
Twinning.
you are showing the
Yes,
twig that you're
twinning.
going to put up your ass as soon as the stream is done.
Twinning.
Ilkan Ali,
honestly,
Ilkan Ali, final thoughts. Ilkan Ali, lady. There's a reason I'm on YouTube and y'all are on TikTok. Y'all can handle me over here. There's no mute
get the
button.
fuck out of here.
There's no mute button. There's no let's move. There's no mean girls trying to egg it on.
Girls.
You over here, lady. Maybe you have to understand that we are not going to run from you.
At some point. Huh?
Are you homosexual?
A what?
A homosexual.
What's that?
And by the way, and by the way, we didn't kick you from the show. Like, just to make sure, because y'all on the other side, y'all kick us for everything. So, Ray, I want you to come back. I appreciate you.
Fuck you.
Can you give me your final thoughts? Like, what do you think about the show?
Fuck all of you.
It
I'm
doesn't
kidding.
matter what you think.
Great show, friends. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to read all the super chats. Sarah, Tom,
You didn't
Bill,
let Ali give his
Melanin. No, we will, but after y'all leave, because it is what it is. Hey,
Wow, that's
no,
fucked
hey,
up.
no.
Fatty,
Hey,
You're gonna let him
thank
do
you
that
so
to
much for I didn't get to finish my thought, but thank you so much for hosting this and inviting me. Ladies, you have been a pleasure. Tom, nice to hang out with you again. Ali, of course, to you, and Fatty,
favorite.
much love. It was a pleasure, and thank you so kindly for thinking of me.
Thank you very much, friends. Merry Christmas, and I see you next week. And by the way, if you think this today's show was difficult, tomorrow's show with this demon that I'm going to have on the show, known as Beautiful Love. Oh my God. Okay, if you think this shit is difficult, watch the show tomorrow at 5 p.m. You are going to regret that shit. I already told you. Don't watch it. It's not worth it. It's going to fuck up your motherfucking eye blood pressure. Just stay where you are. Don't watch this shit. I guarantee you it's going to be bad. Okay? So now I appreciate you, my friends. The Untouchable Empire is to kick you out. So I appreciate you. I see you on the other side. Merry Christmas.
This is Sparta!
And friends, if you can drop Melanin Cash App, she did a great job. Drop her IG and her Cash App, okay? So she can add at least a lunch. I'm going to read all the super chats. Y'all don't need to take it out, Sarah. I'll take it for you, okay? Bill, thank you very much, Miss Christian. We love you over here. Thank you very much for coming in. I hope you will come back soon too.
Definitely.
Wanda!
I think I don't know if that's the first time, but it was definitely a pleasure.
No, I like both of them.
Yeah.
Yes, Ali, remember when I told you yesterday, man, we just have to get this year done, man.
She was actually genuine and nice though. She might have had a little, there was some things that she may not have been able to answer, but at least she was being respectful, you know. That somebody else
define respectful.
They ain't got no home training.
That's crazy.
But it's
Wanda!
It bothers me the lengths people go to demand the truth.
Sorry.
The lengths people go to demand the truth, then the lengths people go to lie when you catch them in the lie. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having the genuine conversation to where we may just agree to disagree, or we just have different perspectives. And then the throwing of the ad hominems or being in your feelings and create these words to show the pseudo intellectualism to seem as if you're being intelligent, but you're actually being blatantly ignorant. So
that's crazy.
Pie, baby.
And by the way, fantastic. She has a body on her. Like this irritating girl that you actually saw, she has a body that she's your type, fantastic. I'll send her your way. You can fix her. You can fix her, bro. I believe you. I believe
brother.
Ilkan Ali, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Salute to you. We have Wanda. Thank you very much, Wanda. I appreciate you. And thank you very much for the super chat, Wanda. She said exactly 100. And friends, we need $95 to get the goals. It's Christmas Eve. I need to buy food for my belly. Let's get to the goals today, friends. We need $95. Let's see if we can find the hero. Wanda, we appreciate you. Thank you very much for all the love to end the year. Thank you very much. The Jason Reeves is saying, smell the roses. If you are going to debate, learn what an hypothetical is. The villain, HQ Maleficent, is in the building. It says some couples don't line up, but yet millions are in that predicament and are happy. They're definitely not with you. Germonte Pettigrew says they can say yes or no. They are afraid of the truth. A man that says it depends to everything is the most annoying person in the planet. Imagine a man talking like it depends. It's nuance. It depends. It's a gray area. Jason says, Ray, just say I'm a fence-sitter. I have no mother. She's a feminist, Christian, girl's girl. The one, or HQ in the bill says, modern woman trying to disavow feminist ideology, yet benefiting completely from the scars and punches feminists add to take memes, biggest opera. Hypocrites. Damn. HQ, back again. She says, while monumental decision of picking a president based on Yahoos who would never even see the percentage of the population, leashes and licenses for all. We have Jason. He says, neither of these people have a clue about the Bible. They're going from modern church to accept it all. Red Lipstick Vibes saying, define legality. And then, Shlomo in the building. Thank you very much for the $10 ball. It says, Fatty, pull up Leviticus. Oh, I forgot, my man. There was not on purpose. I forgot. I'm sorry. Pull up Leviticus 20:13 because the super chat won't let me post it. They are lying. That verse is part of a prescription. It's an order based on the law that Jesus did not change but fulfill. Christians, man, we love y'all. Red Lipstick saying define gluttony. Hey, you got it first because as soon as you said it, you know what you did? Define gluttony. And now you can check your cash app on your side, please, just to make sure that we are on our way. Thank you very much. We have my boy 30K saying great show and keep it coming, Ali and Fatty. Also, I love them receipts. For the record, John 7:24. Judge not according to the appearance, but judge right towards judgment. And Ali, if you can do the redirect to and prepare that, I would appreciate it. I'm going to send it right now to you. Okay. Here we go. Now we have 30K again, and it says define subtext, the implicit or metaphorical meaning, define double-speak language used to receive usually through concealment or misinterpretation of truth, define disingenuous lacking in candor. And Jason Reeves with the $100 ball. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you for supporting whoever you are supporting, because I don't know, but I appreciate this hard-earned money. So we appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you too. I hope you have a great Christmas. Unc, this streaming saying Rose, they suck now, but I'm a Lakers fan for life. There's my boy. Here you go. TLG, define Melanin. I need the likes, friend. We need 200 likes. I would truly appreciate it. Okay. We have Jason saying, tell her daughter to quit giving her words she doesn't know. HQ says she is single. She gonna stay single. No, she's not, because she, like, the face doesn't match the body. If you see what I'm saying. Red Lipstick, $2. Define shaming. We have 10 more to go, friends. Jason, your boss can do better. You've got to be a receptionist. Salute, salute, salute. Jason says, Rose, are you dumb as a bag of rocks? Oh, shit. Coming from the neck. Barracuda says, I don't know if I fuck with Tom, but jumping before you summon King. Next one. Barracuda says, girls don't support feminists, aka destruction. 30K come back and says, was the name Ray Beelzebub inspired by the name Beelzebub, meaning the Lord of the Flies, define inspired, causing chaos for the purpose of definition is a weak debate strategy and immature. Damn. We have Little Rock in the building and he became a YouTube member.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
We have the 4th Wiseman with a $50 bonus. Yes, sir. I have a theory that she used her hoodie not to cover her titties, but to cover her hairline. You know, when you are having a bad weekday, like people thought she was being traditional. Oh, let me cover my big ones just in case. No, I think or maybe she has a battle rap battle at 8 p.m. and she just has to open that shit. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. We have HQ saying, oh, lol. Thank you. We have Keen Barracuda saying, I date a Trump supporter over a leftist any day as long as she doesn't lie on the black crime stats like Pearly, Andrew, Crowder. I'd own in that debate. The HQ says, Ray, 10 toes down for the dealer. And friends, we are going to go back to debates, okay? Next year. I don't have the muscle and the patience in me to do that shit. Jason, Sarah, does Tom think they'll sleep with him if he's being a C? Tom is just a contrarian. He's here to make it difficult for us. Shout out to Tom. What now 23 gifted one membership. Shout out to my boy.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
What now 23 Merry Christmas. We have Little Rocky became a member.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
Shout out to you, my boy PCZ in the building, saying just say I'm less prepared to discuss the show topic than I am to pick a fight with the panel. Imagine having a title as hypothetical and then coming on a show and being mad about hypotheticals. Man, no, man. And Janae, this is for you, Ali. He says, for my kings. I'm not your king, Janae. Go to the kitchen and make me a sandwich if I'm your king.
Oh man, hey.
We're ready to go, Ali? We're ready to go. So friends, I see you tomorrow. Pay attention to Ali. Go live during the week. Hype our videos, the pre-recorded videos. Hype them every time you can. Drop a comment and emojis enough to help the algorithm so we can go up and up and up. We go. Ali is very close to 8,000 and I'm very close to 16 or 17. I don't know the number, but let's go ahead and let's keep pushing the Untouchable Empire. We got y'all, friends. We appreciate y'all, friends. And the Untouchable Empire wish you Merry Christmas. Download this song on Patreon. Team Fatty and the Untouchables signing out. Peace.
Let's be honest for a second.
Boost by the door, lipstick says Sunday night, no fake respect. You say politics don't touch romance, but values talk when you get a chance.
I ain't scared of a different view, but I clock patterns, yeah I do. If you dismiss things I live through, don't be shocked if I'm cool on you.
So before we call this love or fun, answer me straight, don't try to run.
Would you date a Trump supporter? Would you date someone that voted for Kamala?
Sunday, 5 p.m. EST.
Ladies first, we ask it best. Still can I leave Fatty in the room? Melanin legacy cutting through. Say it clean, say it loud. No
Soft steps, no filter now. I get a repulse when I hear that vote. Not the name, it's what it wrote.